Okay, good evening, guys. How are we all doing? Welcome to the Music and Words Club. This is session 47. Got some incredible artists for you tonight. Oh, Christine is on. She's one of our artists. Christina Whitelock, Kitty Whitelock. I've also got Humanity Lands. I might do that again in a minute, actually. Hey, Tom. Got A.N.G. streaming in all the way from Norwich. Got Lovell streaming in from London. Got Lauren Lucille also streaming in from London. And our featured act tonight is Alexandra Carson. I believe he's also in London. Hi, Ben. How you doing? We've also got Diamond Bevelle, our trusty old sound engineer, who's a bit out of the job at the moment because I'm doing it all from the studio. But we're going to get him to give some words of wisdom very, very soon. So I'm going to put in about 10 minutes. I'm going to just start a track. First of all, can you guys just have a little think about any questions you want to ask the artists? Because I'm going to ask them all some questions. So if there's things you want to know, anyone in specific, just put them up in the comments, and I'll make sure I ask that same question. Can't remember whose idea that was the other week, but thank you anyway. Okay, I'm going to play a song. This one's called Skyline. Before we get Bevelle in, just while we got more people join the stream. Okay, now I'm back in the room. So who've we got here? So we've got Kid Kirby. Oh, nice to see you too. Well, I can't see you yet, but I'm glad you could see my face. Hello, Mum. Nice to see you again. Christina, I'm floating. Oh, and Richard's online as well. Great. Yes, please suggest the audience ask questions. You were the one who suggested it, actually. So, just like I was saying, guys, if anyone's got any questions they want to ask anybody, please post them up in the comments, and I will ask the questions to people. Oh, hello, Diego, and hello, Lovell. Lovell's online. Great. I'm going to see if I can find Diamond Bevelle. We can have a chat with him. We are going to be doing the old NHS clapping as well, so just bear that in mind. Can't see him in the group yet. Bizarre. Okay. Let's get back into that now. All right, so I'm just going to repeat the lineup now. We've got more of you online. So we got the amazing Alexandra Carson, all the way from London, playing from his flat. We got Humanity Lands, again, new group to Music and Words. They were due to play at the actual session before, obviously, lockdown. So I'm so glad that they can make it and be a part of this live stream tonight. We've got Naomi Wood, who'll be streaming in from Brighton. She was our featured act for the Windsor Fringe a little while back as a poet. And she does lots of amazing things too, so do check her out. But yeah, she'll be joining us tonight. We've got Kitty Whitelock, all the way from Staines, which isn't that far away, but at the moment everywhere seems really, really far away because we can't go to them. And we've got A.N.G. all the way from Norwich, I believe. And she's going to be giving us some spoken word and rap and grime and whatever she does. She's just incredible. She's played quite a few shows in the club, and she's always come all the way down from Norfolk to perform. She's actually a radio presenter on BBC Introducing up there. So she's kind of used to these kind of like environments more than I am, really. So that's she'll be ending the night tonight. We've also got Lovell, who is normally her partner in crime, is actually on the chat, Kid Kirby. I'm not sure she's going to be performing with her tonight, but Hannah Lovell will probably be performing solo, I can imagine. And then we've also got Lauren Lucille, who's an incredible singer-songwriter from Australia. And yeah, she's just great, from jazz to pop to everything, really. So multi-talented. If you need a singing coach, she's the one to speak to. Okay, let's see if Diamond Bevelle is online yet. So weird. I can't seem to see anyone apart from... Oh, there we go. There he is. He is there. Brilliant. Hey, Bevelle.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, mate.
Good.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Very well, man. Very well. Yeah. How's the last 2 weeks been since we last spoke?
Yeah, it's been all right. Still keeping busy, so yeah.
Great.
Just be interesting time.
I'm just going to have a little browse to see if anyone's got any questions for you. And should we get the words now? Because they usually take a little while to come, don't they? So
Yes, please.
Most of you have probably seen Mr. Diamond Bevelle perform many times, and he does some improvised poetry. So he likes words from you guys. So just, if you don't have questions, just literally throw random words, please. Anything that's top of your head, whatever you're going through at the moment, and he will try and put them in his poem. So if we get these words coming, by the time we finished having a chat, we'll have some starting for Diamond Bevelle. Great. Well, Pete's already on the words. I'll just see if there's any questions. No questions yet. But Lovell will say, this is like a radio show. Awesome. Tom Putnam says, I'm always looking for podcasts. If anyone has any podcast recommendations, then hit them my way. So do you have any podcasts you could recommend to Tom Putnam?
Not at the present moment, but we're working on creating some at work as well. So I'll be able to share those shortly when they're ready and available.
Okay.
So we do some stuff around like parenting as well, looking at it from a conscious aspect. So there are going to be some of those coming out about.
Great. Brilliant. I'll tell you what then, do you want to just do your thing, and I'll give you some words in a minute. They are starting to populate, but you've got an intro to do first, right? So
Oh yeah. My name is Diamond Bevelle. I'm the composer of words, the creator of music. My message to the world, if you decide to use it, is that you are not alone. I express this through music, spoken word, and poetry, writing about the world around me that I see. That's where.
Perfect, man. That was great. Okay, we've got loads of words coming now, man. Let me read them out to you. Oh, I'm commenting at the moment. I got a feeling that might be Eleanor from home. But yeah, tremendous. We've got Nottingham. That's my dad's father. Stepdad, I guess you call it. But yeah, he's been a great sort of supporter for me, driving up and down when I was in Plymouth, sort of taking stuff for me, sofas and everything, bringing me food stuck at my fridge. So yeah, he's been a great sort of part of my life for that respect. So Nottingham is his word. I've also got Contact and Brusque. I'm not sure if I can read that. Pete might have to translate it for me. And Intriguing, Heaven. There's lots of words there. You're probably going to forget a few, but let's see how you get on. So,
let's see. So this piece is a story about the words that we've received so far. And in the other room, a friend of mine is speaking to someone from Nottingham, actually, which reminds me of somewhere that was so homely. And some of the things they like to do might seem a little bit extraordinary or maybe out of the ordinary, like going from A to B with many things in their car so that they could bring deliveries to friends and family near and far, especially whilst we wonder why we truly are here in this space. Whilst we look into the space of unity to divide, some of the words that we see that we had in the chat box. So let's take a pause and go back to them.
Sure. So I know you got Nottingham in there. Tremendous, intriguing, heaven, and intimacy.
Okay.
Contact. I'm not sure if you did you get that one. Anyway,
I know.
plenty there, man.
So as this time tells us to stay further apart, away from intimacy, when all we want to do is seek contact, maybe so that we could spark that electricity, you know, the ones that I'm talking about, that completes that circuitry that allows us to shine brightly like the sun, or like the moon as it receives its reflection. It's kind of intriguing. And after further inspection, I just wonder how many more words we have left.
Oh, I can't even remember which ones you put in there now, man. So
Yeah, intriguing.
I think we've done quite a few. I've got a question for you though.
Okay, cool.
From Richard, and he wants to know who your favorite poet is.
My favorite poet, probably would be the guy who wrote the Island Man poem. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but that guy.
I don't know if anyone else can hear this, but it sounds like you got birds in your room.
They're outside the doors. they're very loud as well. So
it's nice to hear birds when you're inside, right? So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's any other words we missed. Unless you got another piece you want to show us, man. We got probably about 10 minutes before we have to do the old NHS clap. So
let's see what happens. As we sit down or stand up, maybe confined to 4 rules, sometimes finding ourselves in a rut, wondering, should I stay in or go out, especially if I have a choice. There are some people who only have the thoughts to be company in voice. And I'm so glad that we have opportunities like this in spaces where we can unite, whether it's in the daytime or into the night. And whether we work from home or don't work at all, maybe it's just something that we could see how life would be if we just remained in awe. All of that we have in this moment in time, allowing ourselves to shine, especially whilst we realign or maybe redefine the people we truly are. Remembering that we are more powerful than those things that make up the stars, allow us to maybe reflect and see what life is like, or see if we are actually living the life we like, or the life our hearts truly desire. Maybe sometimes we feel that we are caught up against a rock and a hard place, but I would tell you that there is always a saving grace, especially when you look under your nose, maybe to a friendly face, or to somewhere else because you just want to see what life would be like if you were able to embrace the loved ones you cherish so much, instead of having to do it virtually, maybe even touch, or say hi, high five, because we are alive. And that's something worth celebrating. And that's something worth celebrating because after a little bit of debating in my mind, I was wondering if we should deal with the people who have passed, because we learned that death is harder on the living. These are some of the things that I've been learning at the place that I'm working in. And if you would like to find out a bit more, feel free to connect, because everyone can do with a brother or a sister or someone so that they could just show themselves that bit of respect. Let that be your food for thought.
Hey, excellent stuff, man. Always love your words. Got a couple of questions for you, Bevelle.
Yeah, what are they?
So I think Richard is saying singer-songwriter. Well, sing a song. I'm assuming he wants to know what your favourite song is, or songwriter, maybe. I don't know. But
Okay.
let's go with the songwriter. Who's your favourite songwriter?
Well, one of the pieces that have been most inspiring to me more recently is one by a lyricist called Most Def. And he's got a couple of songs that are particular stick out to me. So there's one which is There Is a Way, and there's another one which is Umi Says. So in terms of There Is a Way, so it's like there is a way, no matter what they say, and don't give up, don't give in. That's pretty much what the whole song is about for that one there.
Cool, man.
I feel that that's relevant at this time because we might feel sometimes that we have our energy being low, but we might need that little bit of upliftment. And the other one, which was Umi Says, and that's about Umi saying to shine your light on the world and shine it for the world to see. I feel that that's, again, important now, because one of the things that I've been saying more frequently nowadays is if your energy is high or your vibration is high, then to send prayers, send thoughts, positive thoughts out. And if it's not as high or feeling low, then be ready to receive them. And that's going off of having a few close people pass me.
No, sorry to hear that, man. But at least you're staying positive, right? So
yeah.
I got a couple more questions for you. But amazing. I really agree with you, man. Really do agree with you. Pete is I think he knows Mos Def, so he's bigging up on that. And it's amazing how music really gets you through interesting times, doesn't it? Yeah, I think at the moment music's more important than ever, and it's the musicians that currently are the ones without much income, but they're the ones we're sort of turning to get us through this this period. So hands up together for the old musicians as well. I know there's quite a few people who actually are on this event that have lost sort of sources of income from, pubs and venues being closed. So, right, the other question for you, Bevelle, is are there any presents underneath the Christmas tree? Is there a Christmas tree behind you?
There is, yeah. It's a all year round tree. So not presents, but I'll show. Well, I was going to show the cat, but he just ran off.
Oh, he's probably gone after them birds outside. So,
yeah.
And we had one more question, I think. Who are your inspirators? What inspires you? So,
it's mainly life and the people that are around me. I have the pleasure of being involved in an online platform which is very supportive and not influential, but very supportive and positive in terms of moving things forward. So the work that I do, that's very influential. The people that I work with, as well as my friends and family, because I find them to be, especially my sister, she's just there, like, happy. She's got a few children as well. So just seeing how she's able to move forwards given the circumstances, the situations, just makes us to think, or that we have some breath and we can continue to go. And it doesn't necessarily matter how tough you may find things. It's just about like how many times you can get back up and keep going.
Very true, man. Very, very true. Wise words there, dude. So we've got a few more minutes till the old clap. And I just want to just tell some people a little bit about the YouTube channel, really. So Hannah Lovell gave me a really good insight today, and apparently if you get 100 subscribers, then you can actually have your YouTube URL, which means that I don't have to put a random link. So I noticed I've had a few new subscribers today, so thank you so much for that. And the channel literally went from like 3 subscribers all the way to like 80 something from doing these live streams. So I really appreciate you guys. But if we can get it pushed over 100 tonight, then next time I won't have to post a really horrible link out. So if you guys can do that, that'd be amazing. Just hit the subscribe button, and then you would never need to, try and find the link again. It'll be all ready for you, really. So So where are you currently now, Bevelle? Anyway, just out of interest.
In Isleworth at the moment.
Isleworth, and you're in the house with a lot of your old co-workers, right? Is that
Yeah.
correct? Yeah.
Especially.
And I'm assuming you've not been able to see your family and things like that too. You've been sort of isolating in the house.
Just like we are now, so just talking over video chats.
Cool. So, and it's I was having a chat with some people the other day, and it's quite a weird experience, isn't it? Sort of like, because I mean, at the moment I'm talking to you, but I'm sort of also looking that way because I'm looking at the technical stuff. So I apologize if I don't seem like I'm completely there, but I am hearing every single word. But it's it's a very bizarre thing, isn't it? Like having a video chat. Also, normally at the Music and Words Club, I can nip to the toilet in between acts, but I'm always on screen at the moment and worried about things going wrong. So I'm having to hold the bladder for like, sort of 3 hours all in one go, really. So, but yeah, appreciate your words, Bevelle. I think we're going to be coming up to the clap anytime soon. So I think if you guys want to get yourselves outside, we've got about 2 minutes. You want to stay with us for the clap, Bevelle?
Yeah, I will do. Yeah.
Brilliant. We might have time for one more question before that happens. I'll ask you a question then. Another question is how do you stay fit at the moment? You can interpret that how any way you want. So
I use the exercise timing that we have, the exercise slot that we have, and just walk to the park and back, walk to a nearby park, and just like connect with the world, really. Say hello to the odd people. It's nice to see people outside with their families, with their pets, just letting them run around, throwing the aeroplanes. They have like some, I don't know if they're called gliders or something, but they just have some of those. See some people throwing those about. Actually, that's what. And sometimes writing down how I feel, or even just sharing it and having fun, really, as much as I can.
Cool, man. Good words of advice there. So go to your parks, basically. I mean, we're really lucky in the Windsor because we got the long walk and the Windsor Great Park on our doorstep. And it's such an amazing place to sort of step out and explore, because it's so big and you could just get lost there for hours. I know Pete's been doing plenty of treks around the Great Park. Pete Cox, who's on the stream at the moment. And yeah, I think coming up to 1 minute. So I don't know how's the clapping in your area? Do you start hearing it from outside your house or? Yeah,
I do, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you for now, Bevelle, just quickly. And well, I don't need to go outside actually. I'll hear it from here, but I'll do some clapping in here, nice and loud. So, if you guys are on the stream, feel free to do the hand claps on the live chat if you worked that out by now. If you haven't, oh, I can hear it. Lots of cheers. So, time to clap. Well, still going on outside here. There's lots of people banging pots and pans. I know my friend Nick, he's got a drum kit and he likes to drum around this time and open his doors and windows. Few horns going now, as if you guys can hear that.
Yeah, I can hear from my side.
Brilliant.
But we also have fireworks going off as well.
Fireworks too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some people in Windsor been moaning about the fireworks being set off there, but anyway, let's not get into that debate now. We're here for the music and poetry, right? So
yeah.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Bevelle. I'm going to say goodbye now, dude. But yeah, cheers for joining us, and I'll get you back again next week. Hopefully, we can share the space again, and you could obviously help me out with the sound. That'd be lovely, and share your words and glockenspiel or xylophone in the sort of in the hope when we get back
That'd
that
be good.
space. You know,
Yeah.
I'm really hoping if they do start releasing any sort of lockdown rules that we might be able to continue, but as a production team before obviously allowing many people in the pubs. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, cheers Bevelle. Appreciate
Thanks
your
very
words, mate, and your support, buddy. Take care. Okay.
much. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. Need to put him in the waiting room. Great. And back to me. So, a few of you guys have put in some money already, which is amazing. So normally at the Music and Words Club, we've got a little watering can, which we put out, and people put a £5 in. It's like an honesty box. And I'll tell you what we're doing with the money that comes in these streams. Is I'm giving a third to the featured act who was originally booked to play the show, which tonight is Alexandra Carson. A third I'm going to give to the pub, the Hope, because they're still paying all their staff's wages and they've got lots of bills and may not survive if we don't support them. And then I'm going to keep a third myself. So that's where the money goes. So if you can put a £5 in via my PayPal link, which is in the Facebook comments. I think it might even be in the comment on the description on YouTube too. It's paypal.me/minustone, and I will sort of distribute that out once I know what we've got in for the streams. But yeah, support as much local business as you can. Support other people's art and music. Yeah, log on to their live streams and yeah, support. Donate to them if you can. I know there's a lot of people that sit around and they've got their full wages, and there's lots of people that aren't. So yeah, let's see if we can help each other out in these times. Oh, Craig's online. Hey, Craig, photographer who would normally be at the club taking photos of our musicians. Sometimes it's quite funny because there could be up to like 3 or 4 photographers in the same room, all getting in the artists' faces, which is probably quite frustrating for the artist, but we love it. So we like good photos. Okay, Pete says pots and pan sales will go up. They will indeed. Okay, I'm now going to welcome in our next act, which is in Humanity Lands. Let me just get them in on the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. 1 second. I'm just going to split the screen. Okay, I can't see you both there, but well, I can, but not on the split screen. Let me just flick between the two instead, make it easier. Okay, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah. So I know you're Elaine. I've forgotten your
Joe.
That's it.
Yeah.
So Joe and Elaine, where are you streaming in from tonight?
Woking in Surrey.
Woking in Surrey. Okay.
Yeah.
Just out of interest, how did you hear about the Music and Words Club? I'm intrigued.
It was word of mouth by a couple of friends who played there, Corolla and Dave Salisbury.
Oh, great! Oh, yeah, they're awesome, them guys. So
yeah, they're brilliant. They've played at our place a lot, at a venue, and we played at a night they used to run as well. So it's just one of those things where people just tell each other and share the information. So yeah, it's brilliant.
Brilliant. So you run a venue in Woking called, is it the Phoenix or something? Is it?
Well, it's the Phoenix Cultural Centre, it's a community group, but the venue's called the Fiery Bird.
Fiery Bird. Okay.
Yeah, it's music venue and arts and stuff like that. Yeah.
And obviously, it's a tricky time for you guys then with that venture at the moment too.
Yeah, it's closed at the moment, so we're just using the page to share, because it's a community business, so we're just using the page to share community stuff. And then like any opportunities that people have got for online stuff, we're telling our artists that play our place with. But we're just like really busy trying to do funding bids and grant applications to keep going. So,
well, that's good. You've got that side of it. So, but yeah, and this, how long have you been doing stuff as a duo? So,
well, just this duo. Well, we started in 2010, and then we made it into a band sort of just at the end of that year, and then that band finished last year, Phoenix Cree. So a lot of the poetry was in the band songs, and then so we started June time last year, about June time we started developing this. We just decided to strip it right back. A lot of it is because the venue takes so much time. This way, it's much more flexible for us.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, I don't have time for a band anymore because I'm freelance, so I'm sort of having to do everything myself. But it's good. In fact, me and Kuroda we were chatting about potentially jamming at some point because we sort of seem to have a connection with each other's music, which is really nice. But I think Graham's booked us to play an online show. You must know Graham still.
Yeah. Again, another contact that we all kind of share stuff with. So.
Yeah. He's also doing a lot of online bits and bobs, but he's booked me and Kuroda to do a joint sort of gig on the 3rd of May, I think it is. So
brilliant.
So she'll stream and then I'll stream afterwards or something. So that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I'm really happy to have you guys here because you were supposed to be coming down to the Hope tonight in Windsor. So
I know. We were looking forward to it. It's nice to get out, of the sort of usual sort of stomping ground that we're in.
Yeah, I completely agree. And you guys have sort of I was going to say, by being on this chat here, it's like being out anyway, because you're in a new environment. It's not quite the same. I know you don't have the sort of the atmosphere, you don't have the smells and the all that stuff.
Well, I brushed my hair. I did brush my hair for the first time in about 6 weeks. So,
and you got a drink as well, which is the main thing. So,
yeah.
I haven't actually got myself a drink yet, but I've got some wine. I don't know why I was holding off, but yeah, I'll pour a glass of wine for you guys.
As well let the dogs see it.
Okay, do you guys want to just go for it? And I'm gonna
sure.
I'm gonna ask the guys if they've got any questions for you, and then I'll ask them at the end. So if you guys have got any questions for Humanity Lands, please put them up in the comments, and then I will ask them after their performance. But so take it away, guys, whenever you're ready.
Okay, lovely.
So.
This one's called Where Malice Grew. And in the end, the visionary was broken not by fire and might, but by the bland indifference of those who shied from helping to carry the light. From comfort zone to new world, a leap too far, a slow hand clap along a dual carriageway in a new car. Past chain stores with coffee beans on their signs and betting shops where the slipstreams of betting slips fly in broken promise and shattered dreams that we call the communal sigh of disappointment, breathing in and out. Where nothing ever happens here, nothing ever happens, and in happening its own threat, a slice of light that looks suspiciously like a scalpel that cuts away the mundane shell where malice grew and brings the people to the well where drinking of the rebel's brew will free them of the yoke of you. But that brief flash spark, a light, is but 3 minutes long. On internet radio, a nostalgic protest song. God forbid we act out lyrics meant to stir us to ballot box, but lead instead to online tax-free record shop. Ooh, that's it then.
That was great.
It's people say, "Oh, they're so down," but it's actually there is quite a lot of hope in them, really.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's many musicians and poets that I know that write about really happy stuff. So don't worry about that. If there's any sort of hope or positivity in it, then that's always a bonus. But yeah.
Oh. Well, this one's called. Hopefully, there's some hope in this one. It's called Realization of Humanity.
Great.
Where are all the saints? They should be marching in. Are they all in Hoxton? Drinking all the gin. Where is their conviction to right the wrongs? It's surely not a fiction. We sang all their songs. Why is their armor rusted and worn, bits mismatched, some lost and gone? Turned their faces heartsick of us. They'd rather a lifestyle than stand make a fuss. To be the vehicle to dishearten a saint makes of us a race of taint. So this, after all, was our original sin, blamed on a woman, a serpent's grin. Our inability to stand and defend the weak, our backbones jelly and our voices won't speak. When will we ever connect to a higher plane within or without us? It's one and the same. Children play in gutters of fear. Patterns in the sky bring ash and tears. We want a saint on demand to salve our conscience. We would want those who were burned for our belief to take our presence. Life, sham and drudgery have made broken dreams a society from a not purely ribbon seams. A cleverness we espouse to leave superstition behind, embarrassed to take the fight of the kind, until we find our stand strong and not stand weak, until we take our responsibility and set fire to our streets. The saints are on strike, they're not marching anywhere until we feel our field of cares. And the angels won't act as scabs in our war. Society, it's time we got our asses in gear. Be cynical, be wry, be all sorts of clever. You can't blame religion if we fuck up forever. It's all down to us now, it's not a roll of the dice. Our humanity resides on our ability to be nice.
Yeah.
You're like making them up as you go along.
That's great. Thank you very much.
This one was one, actually, it's one we started to, I wrote the words when we were in our band. Our band had said we hadn't written any love songs, so we decided to have a love song writing session. And we came out with two. One was called Patriarchy is Dead, and the other one, this one is called Death Walks. But it is about how death loves equality, so it's still a nice thing.
Great. You're getting lots of love here, so lots of hand claps.
Tired of bearing the load of a fiery blind humanity. Death, notice the anger, violent hate, inspired by hope, vision and grace. Death absorbed the shock of the taken too soon. The illusion of grandeur, the house at the moon. With that silent command, everybody, oh. Walked on his steady race.
So is it a lead problem or something? I can hear the bass fine. It's just about sort of 20 seconds ago. So I just want to.
Is it working now?
Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah. If we got time, if you want to grab another lead, it's up to you. So. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Okay, so just put them on mute for a little bit while we sort out the technical things. We're all still learning, so we'll get there. It's really hard to find a good platform for these things. Zoom seems to be the best so far, but yeah, they still come with their technical problems. At a venue, you usually have a sound guy who can do the deal with the mics and the stuff. But if you're a musician from home in isolation, let's see if that's working. That's better. We can hear you now.
Yeah, this one feels a bit more solid.
Great, perfect. Okay, you feel free to do that one again. We got plenty of time.
Want to start that one again?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Death walked a lonely road, never without company, trying to carry the load of a fiery blind humanity. Death noticed the anger, violent hate, inspired by hope, vision, and grace. Death absorbed the shock of the taken too soon, the illusion of grandeur, the house at the moon. Death crooks a finger, no room to balk, a silent command, and everybody walks. Everybody walks. Ooh. Walked on a steady rhythm despite the shuffling coil, the runners and the hangers back, and the still not left the toil. The stories poured from a life of gain, a length of grief cut short by a train, a slow, debilitating aberration of pain. The different, the lonely, the mad, and the sane. When death crooks their finger, no room to balk. That silent command, well, everybody walks. Ooh, everybody walks. Oh, while death walked on that last walk to Hades, driving along the souls, bright and shady, woven a story, painted a picture, never once noticed the color, race, or scripture, their wealth or their station, importance or none. Death crooks their finger, well, there's no time to run. Death crooks their finger, no room to bow. With that silent command, well, everybody walks. Oh, everybody walks. Ooh, everybody walks.
Thank you.
You've got an incredible voice.
Sorry,
Seriously.
now.
Yeah.
This is, I used to have to get the kids in the car. Get in the car, late for school.
It's great. Getting lots of nice comments on here. So Pete Cox is loving this. Lovell says really cool.
Thank you.
Eleanor May says kindness is power. Clap, clap, clap.
Oh.
Lots of hand claps. Great voice and bass line. So yeah.
Oh, thank you. We're we're virgins for this thing.
Already.
Yes, we're virgins for online.
Oh well, yeah. I think we
So
all were a few weeks back. So yeah.
we've learned a lot tonight, and from what you've showed us, this is one called "Humanity Died." Hand in hand, the fascists walked down to the sea of us before they reached the teeming bile against their policy bluff. They simpered and smiled at each other's facade. They knew bitter the draught we would drink, and they waited for the media they buy to override all of the people that think. She felt grubby and he felt hard in standing together so firm. There were no highlights in the day they charged that the leaders would imbibe the worm. There are no heroes in standing against what is so obviously flawed. There are winners, no winners to sacrifice this truth when so many, so foolish, so awed. Our own minds wrought to throw us to death, and writing one cross was all we had left. And we used it so foolish on who we bestow, but face this we must, to the end of the show, face all our demons that we put in place, the worst of all shares our same face. The wind might sigh and banshee might scream, and forced am I to write a ream. The pen runs out, its blood has dried, and finally so humanity died.
Polishing up the anecdote, empire of the mind. Flying monkeys, paper tigers, image on rewind. Chose to die on Tupperware Hill, promontory of desire eludes you still, where purpose and passion lay unfulfilled, draining your blood and making you ill. But the fates weave your story still. Hubris will stop you in your tracks, whilst washing up and cleaning floors, waiting behind closed doors that opened for others while you were ignored. You held the hand of God through daily chores. Turns out you were he all along, written the path in the words of your songs. Turns out you were the hand that steered the lives of ones who you held dear. Tupperware Hill blinded your light, never to serve, never to fly. Despite a heart so tightly bound, tradition couldn't wipe grace when found on Tupperware Hill.
Yeah.
So much. These last couple, that one and this one are from the second volume of Humanity Lands, which is more about a domestic situation. So thank you for having us. This is called Thank You. And thank you. Ta-da!
Thanks for joining us. So
Oh, thank you. We really enjoyed it, even though I'm still scared. So
we're all scared. We're not used to this
Even-
environment. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So
fear, yeah. Take the leap. Yeah, he's going, you're driving tonight. I was going, I've got to brush my hair. What's going on? So this is called Thank You.
We hide in charity to veil our flaws, cry out tears behind closed doors, tear our clothes and rue the day we gave our spirit to someone's play. Sun fades on broken grass, refracts our nose inside a glass. We kick our heels and don't take action. We live in false light, refraction. Thank you for all the stalling gestures, the put you downs and life's congestion. The way you laugh at my deeds, my thoughts, my dreams, my lonely tears. Thank you for your appetite to belittle and consume, for it spilled these words on this volume. And I say thank you, because your bow made blood that coursed through my veins and out of my pen. Ink stained, tear stained banknotes, I go laughing to the bank. and I live to write again.
Thank you.
Absolutely
Thank you, Matt.
beautiful. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. How do we hear about your music? How do we find it? So
We've got a Facebook page, Humanity Lands. This is actually it's a project. It's an art collective. So Joe and I write the words, and Joe does the music.
great.
And then there's an artist called Vera Howard who's in an amazing band called Jelly, and she's a graphic. So she does the illustrations. And then a friend of ours, Graham, who's also a great musician, he put soundscapes on it. So we're building it up to be an art collective that everyone joins in, and we can actually get the public and people in to do workshops so they can write about their experiences and stuff.
Brilliant.
But at the moment, it's just us two.
Well, I really hope it takes off, and maybe you got this time to maybe help it grow in an online format, whatever you want to do. So, but yeah, that's absolutely brilliant and lovely voice, great bass playing.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you for having us. We really, really enjoyed it. It made us actually do something, didn't it?
Good. That's what we want to hear. And feel free to put it in the comments on YouTube when you if you go on and watch the rest of the stream, like your details, so people could find you and stuff. So that'd be great. So
well,
okay,
thank you.
Thanks guys.
Thanks so much.
Take
Bye,
care.
bye,
Okay.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Put these guys in the waiting room. Okay. So that was brilliant. Yeah, it was great that they still could make the show, even though they were due to play in the physical venue, I hope. But yeah, amazing stuff. So our next act up is Kitty Whitelock. She's been at Musical Words Club many times, and she does some amazing she's an amazing composer, singer songwriter, and looper as well. So I'm going to see if she's around for a little chat. Kitty.
Hi.
Hello, mate. How are you?
You good?
Yeah, really well, thanks.
Oh, hold on. I need to turn my thing down because I hear you new on both of these.
Oh, you got me on YouTube as well. Okay, I see. Let me just go to. I'll take it out of split because I can't really see you properly. So
that was amazing. Who was playing before? I was just singing some harmonies along, trying to warm up to it. I was like, "This is beautiful."
Yeah, they're really good. So yeah, they were due to play obviously the actual physical show, so it's nice they can still make it, but nice you can still make it too as well. So this is probably about the third time we've had you on YouTube live since this all happened, right? So
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so and we seem to have sussed it now, haven't we? We've got the sound right, so
Feeling a little bit more familiar now. Yeah,
great stuff.
Still daunting in a bit, but it's cool.
And how are you finding the lockdown stuff?
It's all right. I'm staying with my mom at the moment, which is cool. Our neighborhood just had. I've got loads of reverb on, haven't I? I'm chatting away.
That's all right.
Our neighborhood just played. What was the song? No, it's not coming to me. I keep thinking of "Show Me Love," which is what I'm doing in a minute.
Don't worry.
But it'll come to me halfway through, and I'll just shout it out.
And what's been keeping you going through the lockdown so far?
Yeah, I've been doing loads and loads of yoga, which has been pretty nice. Yeah, very helpful mentally and physically.
Brilliant. Well, I'm going to see if anyone wants to ask any questions, just to post them up now for Kitty, and we'll ask them sort of like at the end of the performance. But I'm going to let you take it away, mate, if that's okay. So
awesome. All right.
Don't know why. I was searching for something I wouldn't have otherwise known. So alone. All I could do was follow. Drawn towards the light, I wondered over it in my mind. I wondered over the same steps I left behind. Don't know why. I was searching for something I wouldn't have otherwise known. So alone. And all I could do was follow. Towards the light, I wondered over it in my mind. I wondered over the same steps I left behind. Don't know why. I was searching for something I wouldn't have otherwise known. So alone, and all I could do was follow. Drawn towards the light, I wondered over it in my mind. I wonder the same steps I left behind. Over it in my mind. I wondered over the same steps I left behind. Thank you.
Woohoo!
Oh, my brother's on there. He's doing like a techno event festival thing on the weekend. I'll ask him to put the link in.
Yeah,
Richie,
please
if
do.
you're there.
That'd be great. So
This next one is a cover. It's one I wanted to do the other day and ran out of time on a live stream, so doing it now. Didn't wanna know, wanna be on your own. When I hear the lights say my name 100 times, did I make a change your mind? Now you wanna make her, oh make her all night. You wasn't looking for love, but you never met a girl like me, baby. You wasn't looking for love, for love. Didn't want a heart full of fire burning up. Something new tonight, you tonight. Here you are by my side. Did I make a change your mind? Now you wanna make love, oh make love all night. You wasn't looking well. You wasn't looking for love, but you never met a girl like me, baby. You wasn't looking for love, for love. Now you wanna wrap your arms around me proudly, proudly. You never met a girl like me, baby. You wasn't looking for love, no. You up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. Come and give me a kiss. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. Come and give me a kiss. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. Come and give me a kiss. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. Come and give me a kiss. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. Come and give me a kiss. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. But come and give me a kiss. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. Come and give me a kiss. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. Come and give me a kiss. I was looking by you up with my love at your fingertips, so sugar get into it. Come and give me a kiss. Thank you.
That was great. I've not heard that one yet. So is that a new one
It's
you've been put together?
Eliza.
Ah.
It's cool.
And have you got your new pedal working then, the voice one?
The TT Helicon, nah, not yet. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm just using my normal ones.
Cool. That sounded great. So carry on.
Thank you. I'm going to move to the piano. So let me know if anything I need to change, any audio or whatever.
Yeah, we'll do.
There's blossom in November, even though the skies turn gray. The world seems so uncertain, so I'm just taking it day by day, day by day. And as the clouds drift away, will it be the same? I hope nothing ever changes the way that this feels now. Always searching for something unknown, never trusting to just let it go. I guess we'll never know what that future holds. I guess we'll never know until it's over. The snow falls in December, the blossoms still peeking through, making way for something new to bloom. And as life unfolds, in every dark cloud we'll find the silver and the gold. The memories are yours to hold, shining bright, they won't ever get old. Always searching for something unknown, never trusting to just let it go. I guess we'll never know what that future holds. I guess we'll never know until it's over. I guess we'll never know what that future even holds. I guess we'll never know until it's over. I guess we'll never know what that future really holds. I guess we'll never know until it's over. Until it's over. Until it's over. Da 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 da. I guess we'll never know what the future really holds until it's over. I can hear all the birds chirping outside. It's really nice. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I wish you could.
We could definitely hear it in Bevelle's. I couldn't hear it so much in there, but that's amazing. They're chirping away. So I think that's one of my favourite songs I hear you do. So yeah, it's really beautiful.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm going to finish off with the one I was talking about, the 90s track. It might have been late 80s even.
Richard says Ronnie Scott's for Kitty. So
that would be insane. Yeah.
Got lots of lovely comments here. I know you can't read them at the moment. People are saying big tune, bravo, loving this, loving the loopage, woohoo, excellent, show us your heart, Just lots of claps. So yeah, you got some good love there going on.
Sweet. Thank you, guys. Heartbreaks and promises, I've had more than my share. Tired of giving my love and getting nowhere. What I really need is somebody who understands, yeah. I really need a lover who wants to be there. It's been so long since I touched a wanting hand, yeah. Come put my love on the line, and I hope that you'll understand. So baby, if you want me, you got to show me love. Oh, words are so easy to say. You got to show me love. Baby, if you want me, you got to show me love. Oh, words are so easy to say. You got to show me love. I'm tired of getting caught up in these one-night affairs. What I really need is somebody who will always be there. Don't you promise me the world, 'cause all that I've already heard. This time around for me, baby, actions speak louder than words. So if you're looking for devotion, talk to me. Hey. Come with your heart in your head, 'cause my love is guaranteed. Oh baby, if you want me, you got to show me love. Oh, it's so easy to say. You got to show me love. You got to show me. You got to show me. You got to show me. You got to show me love. So baby, if you want me, you got to show me love. 'Cause words are so easy to say. You got to show me love. You got to show me love.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Well done. That was awesome cover. Tom Putnam agrees too. Says what a cover. So
I need to get back on the comments, see what everyone's saying.
yeah, you got lots of love here. Lots of flowers from Eleanor. So
I like flowers.
great. Yeah, loads of people are just loving it. So and really enjoyed your performance tonight, Kitty. It's great.
Thank you so much for having me.
Where
And
can,
I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their evening, doing whatever they're doing after this as well.
I know you've got an EP out. So where can people find it? How can they find you? How can they follow you? All that sort of stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'm most active on Facebook and Instagram, just under Kitty Whitelock or Kitty Whitelock Music. And the EP is out. It's on Spotify, Amazon Music, all sorts, Bandcamp. Yeah, it's new, but we are doing the launch party whenever all this blows over. We're gonna have a full band and everything, so I'm looking forward to it.
Great.
So yeah, if you follow me and that when that gets announced, when a date gets announced, everyone will be in the loop. So
Brilliant.
I appreciate.
Feel free to post the links up in the comments as well, Kitty. But thanks so much for performing, and so it's been a pleasure, mate. Cheers. Take care.
Me too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Right. So that was Kitty, everybody. Kitty Whitelock. And yeah, we've got some really lovely people online saying some nice stuff. Thanks, Richard, for your support. I really appreciate that comment, mate. Please, guys, do put in the tip jar. PayPal.me/minustone. We normally charge a $5 on the door. That's musical words. I was going to put that in the comments now. PayPal.me/stone. There we go, and that will go towards. It's going to be split 3 ways between me, the Hope Pub, because we want to support them. They're still paying their staff, and they've still got lots of bills and lots of beer they can't sell. So we want to support them. And the other third is going to go to our featured act, which is Alexandra Carson, who was actually booked as the featured for the show. We'd normally pay him 60 quid in a real environment. So yeah, please support, guys, if you can. And if you can't and you're skint, then please don't worry about it. But if you can put in, that'd be much appreciated. Okay, so our next wonderful act is Lovell. She is an incredible singer-songwriter and also filmmaker as well. She usually plays with Kid Kirby and company on drums and backing vocals. I think she's on her own tonight, and I'm just going to see if I can get her up for a little bit of a chat. 1 second. Oh, gosh, are we running half an hour early? Nope, we're not. Hold on a minute. I can't see her at the moment. Maybe she didn't realise we were on this time. Just going to message her quickly. Are you ready? Okay. Let's see if we can find her in the waiting room. Nope, she's not there. No worries. I'll chat some more rubbish for a bit. So, yeah. So, the last time she played was in Windsor. Was a Music and Words club, and it was a while back. She played as a 3-piece. She had drums, bass, and herself. And we filmed a free sort of like promo videos for herself too, which is really cool. They're up on YouTube. Tom Putnam says, I like Lovell when they played there last time. So, there we go. She's up there now. Brilliant. Okay, let's see if we can get connected audio. Great.
Oh,
Hey Hannah, I can't see you yet, mate. I think your video's off. Hey Hannah,
hello. Oh. Start video. Oh, hi.
Hello, and just can you turn the
Hang on.
stream off, mate?
I've got
Because I can hear the
The
feedback
audio
from
coming
that.
out of here, and it
Yeah.
is- Can you hear me?
Can you turn the stream off, mate? Because I can hear the feedback from that. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we get there. This is all part of it, guys.
Oh, I have to turn YouTube off.
Yes,
Hang
please.
on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all
Sorry,
right.
I thought it was 9:25.
No, I've got Alex in at 9:25. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh God, I don't know what I've read there. I don't know what I've done.
Oh, apologies for surprising you.
So that's why I'm a bit set up. Okay, I'm just gonna
No, you take your time, mate. We got time anyway, so
sorry. I'm just gonna grab one thing of water.
please do. Yeah. All right, come back to me for now. I mean, this is the thing. Remember, when you're in a nice live environment, you could kind of wing these things and get away with technical hiccups. But when you're broadcasting to an online audience, you can't.
I need a little bit more. Hang on.
That's all right. Carry on, mate. Yeah, normally artists are sort of lingered around the bar area, and you could just go, "Oh, it's your turn," and get them on. But if they're not on their laptops in this scenario, then we can't do that. So I like the effort you made with the lighting, Hannah. It looks great. So
Sorry.
I like the effort you made with the lighting. It looks great. So
Oh yeah, I've gone for it with the lights. I also found a way to hide my headphones in my hair, in my nest of hair,
oh,
which
brilliant.
I thought was quite good. You wouldn't be able to tell, would you? It's just a bit of extra.
No,
extra
not at all.
volume.
Yeah, I'm going to put you on the screen now, so I think people were okay. So how are you finding the lockdown, Hannah?
It's all right. Yeah, I'm going for lots of walks,
Okay.
enjoying nature.
And you're a filmmaker as well, so obviously you've had a bit of an income sort of drop from jobs cancelling as well, right? So
Yeah, well, no filming, obviously. 'Cause
yeah,
you can't really go unless you were filming somebody from a distance. But people are still making films. I did a lovely bit of editing for Letters to the Earth, which was like people sending in their letters to planet Earth and about the lockdown and things, and that was all just people filming themselves.
Okay.
And that was really nice. Thoughts on the crisis?
Brilliant. And where can we see that, just out of interest? So
That if you go to letterstotheearth.com, it's a really lovely project.
All right, we'll check that out.
I'm doing that, but yeah. Okay, I'm nearly there now.
It's all right, no worries. So normally you're accompanied by Kid Kirby, aren't you? So
Yeah, but we don't live in the same house, so I don't think you can do it over Zoom, sadly.
no, it's really tricky. I mean, I think you can. There is some loop around you can do it where you won't be able to play together, but you could potentially play over the top of somebody, if that makes sense, and then you send their video out off.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so that would be nice. Now I miss Laura on the drums. Got a big shout out to Kid Kirby. Hopefully we'll play again in the same room soon.
Yeah, I think she's on the stream anyway, so I saw a comment earlier on. So
Yeah.
but yeah, do you need to check anything before we go, Hannah? Or
okay, so I just want to make sure that is plugged in. Can you hear both loud?
I can hear very nice.
The-
Yeah, it's
yeah?
great. Yeah, sounds good.
Is that all right? I hope it's not peaking or anything. Cool. Okay. Well, shall I start?
Yeah, please go for it. Yeah,
Cool,
you got an audience watching you, so yeah.
Okay.
This is
Right.
Lovell, everybody. Take it away. So
Thanks, Matt. Sorry for that kerfuffle. Here now. Okay, so this one is it's about obsession, and it's about an Italian dip as well at the same time that you could make at home. Quite good lockdown dip. That's what it could be called. Okay, this is parsley. Chop, 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 chopping the parsley. Chop, 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 chopping the parsley. Chopping the parsley and thinking of you. Crush the stalks under your blade. Don't let the feeling fade. Don't let the feeling fade. Tear the leaves to release the scent. Discard a measured argument and sprinkle liberally with dreams of meaning, depth and beauty. Drizzle with personalities from works of fiction and breathe in vitality. And chop, chop, chop in time with your pulse, pulse, pulse. Parsley. Parsley. Combine a glamorous exterior with a vulnerable, hard-to-reach romantic interior. Splash in the olive oil, finish the wine, smash the garlic into a pulp, and bind together. Cut the leaves up fine, cut into the fabric of time. Seal them into your mind and grind the pistachios into a paste of pepper to taste. Infuse with longing and the zest of an unwrapped lemon. Crunch the salts, let color stain the board vivid green, and blend into a smooth consistency. Serve immediately, that's the recipe. Parsley. 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 I like you do.
Awesome stuff, mate. Really, really cool.
I'm just turning on the original sound. I forgot your
Yeah,
extra good tip.
I was going to tell you that, but so you got.
And I thought maybe I shouldn't interrupt the song. I noticed halfway.
I think we got away with it though. There was only a couple of bits where it sort of cancelled out the sound, but you know,
Yeah,
it sounded
okay,
good. Your
all
voice
right.
came through really well. So
Okay, cool. Hopefully this one won't go away a bit.
you got lots of nice comments anyway. Christina's loving it. So chopping the parsley, thinking of you. Yeah, she's just
Great.
quoting your lyrics. But yeah, Mark Cordell, clap, clap, lots of claps. Yeah, brilliant.
Lovely. Okay, I'll do one now, which is about other people's beds. Okay. I can't sleep. It must be the noise on the street or the body heat. One pillow is too low, two are too high. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. I can't sleep. Maybe it's the horror film we watched earlier, but I don't think so. I think it's your polyester, 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 polyester. come familiar. You feel too familiar. Sometimes it's easier to make you up. It's better than lying here in polyester. Polyester, 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 polyester. And then why can't you just throw it off? Go back to your linen. You already know this isn't good enough. I can't sleep, I can't breathe, I can't sleep, I can't breathe, I can't sleep, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't sleep, I can't breathe, can't breathe, I can't sleep, I can't breathe. Polyester, 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 polyester. The birds of others. The birds, the birds, the birds of others, other people's birds. The birds of others, the birds, the birds, the birds, the birds. The birds of others, other people's birds. Polyester, 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 polyester.
Great
Thank
stuff,
you.
mate. I haven't heard that one yet. So is that a new one?
It's a new one. Yeah, a new one.
Very nice. So
It's nice that you're doing the clap, Matt. It's just going into silence. I can't see the comments or anything.
of
so
course
I'm
you
just like,
can't. We got 41 watches, which probably, if you times that by another 1.5, I guess you'd end up with a good audience, really. So, but you've just
lovely.
got me clapping for you. So
yeah.
um,
No, you're doing. Yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need, Matt. I can see your little face there.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Very encouraging. Cool. Well, I've got one now, which is a dream that I had. Yes, I'm just going to tell you what happened in the dream. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's called O Sting. Yeah. I was sitting on a bench next to Sting. That's right. I was dreaming, and he turns to me and he says, I've got a fantastic outfit idea. Might wear it on TV next week. Do you want to hear? What I'm going to do is take a small piece of fur and I'm going to stick it on my chest right here. It's going to have my name, Sting, written on it. I'm going to wear it stuck on my chest like a label with nothing else. So I thought I should try to be tactful, 'cause Sting is really rich, famous and powerful. But also, he might be sensitive, and everyone deserves to take creative risks. So I said, I can see how a man like you might be attracted to an idea like that. But can I suggest that we think it through? And perhaps you could wear something else. Oh, Sting, you don't have to try so hard to please me. But if you like, I can be your part-time stylist, and you can pay me salary. Sting, I'm already impressed, but I just don't think you should wear nothing but a tiny piece of fur with your name all stuck on your chest. Oh, oh. I was sitting on a plane next to Sting. That's right, sitting on a plane next to Sting. And he turns to me and he says, you know this flight, it's transatlantic. And you know what else I can do that rhymes with transatlantic? Oh, sting, you don't have to try so hard to please me. The usual 20 to 25 minutes will be fine. Believe me, sting, I'm already impressed. But I still don't think you should wear nothing but a tiny piece of fur with your name all stuck on your chest. Sting, oh, sting, oh, sting, oh, sting. Sting, I'm already impressed. You know I love to dance and sing along to the police, 'cause they're the best.
Well done, mate.
Thanks.
I remember that one well. Obviously, we filmed it, didn't we? And Pete Cox also says he remembers hearing it before the
great.
Music and Wares Club, and it cheered him right up. So there we go. So
Oh, good.
Lovely.
lots
Oh,
of
really
love.
good memory.
Sounds awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, there's lots of hand claps and I don't know what that vegetables as well. Someone's posting loads of vegetables.
Vegetables. I'm getting excited. Any
Yeah.
aubergines at all? Maybe?
No aubergines yet, but I'm sure now we've said it, they're all going to start popping up in a minute. So
Frantic
yeah.
aubergines. Cool. Shall I do another one then?
Yes, please. Yeah, that'd be lovely.
You've got to pretend that I'm a sort of a choir of medieval monks for this one. I know it's a bit of a stretch. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I've been giving off that vibe already. But yeah. And we're going back in time now to medieval times as well. And think of a sort of a marsh on a cliff top and sort of howling wind and weird creatures in the wood and stuff. Just to put you in the picture. Okay.
Okay.
They say she's got the ears of a fox, but the tongue of a snake. You only know she's been here when it's already too late. She's been watching at your window, writing your name in the steam. She's gonna make the villagers scream. And when you ask her what makes her act this way, why does she do the awful things she does, she'll simply say, I'm a medieval bitch and I'm coming for you. Stand aside and let me through. I'm a medieval bitch and I'm coming for you. There's nothing you can do. I'm a medieval bitch and I'm coming for you. Stand aside and let me through. I'm a medieval bitch and I'm coming for you. You think you're so strong, but I'm stronger than you. Medieval, medieval bitch. They say our methods are medieval, medieval, medieval. She runs like a cat, fights like a weasel. Medieval, medieval bitch. They say our methods are medieval, medieval, medieval. Life doesn't have to be this provincial. They say she set fire to the harbor, stole from the treasury. She climbed up the bell tower, set the prisoners free. She's gonna spread that rumor, blackmail the priest, take all the wine from your cellar, then let out the beast. And when you ask her what makes her act this way, why does she do the awful things she does, she'll simply say, I'm a medieval bitch and I'm coming for you. Stand aside and let me through. I'm a medieval bitch and I'm coming for you. There's nothing you can do. I'm a medieval bitch and I'm coming for you. Stand aside and let me through. I'm a medieval bitch and I'm coming for you. You say
that you're so strong, but I'm stronger than you, medieval, medieval bitch. They say I'm method medieval, medieval, medieval. She purrs like a cat, fights like a weasel, medieval, medieval bitch. They say I'm method medieval, medieval, medieval. Life doesn't have to be this provincial.
Woo. I love that one, mate. Seriously, that was great. So,
Great.
and we only got one aubergine after all that, so very surprised. I mean, normally in a real gig environment, they'll be all rowdy and everything, wouldn't they? So they're a bit conservative at home.
There'll be a lot of aubergines, yeah. Well, never mind. One's good. One's enough.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, Hannah.
yeah,
Well, how can we hear about you? How can we find your stuff and all that? So,
Well, it's all Lovell Songs. So it's lovellsongs.com and then at Lovell Songs on Instagram, facebook.com/Lovell Songs, youtube.com/Lovell Songs. So instead of Love Songs, it's Lovell Songs. So it should be easy enough to find. Just love with 2 L's on.
brilliant, great. In fact, we're getting more aubergines now. So now I said that.
Great.
Yeah.
You just have to persevere and ask, and then people will provide.
So
That's good people out there.
feel free to post your stuff up in the comments as well, so people can find you if they don't know how to remember Lovell. With
Oh,
the
yeah.
double. So yeah,
And can I ask, Matt, is this going to be on YouTube afterwards, even though it's
will
being
be.
broadcast live?
yeah.
Great.
So it'll stay up there.
Because I totally messed up and told people the wrong time. We'll still be able to see this.
Yeah, I'm sorry that worked out. I don't know what happened,
God,
but yeah,
I probably read it wrong, don't I?
yeah. But
Well,
anyway,
good. Thank you.
great. Thank you so much, Hannah. Take care, mate.
Yeah, no,
See you
it's okay.
soon.
Thank you,
Okay,
Matt.
bye.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
I'm just gonna put her in the waiting room, and we're back. So that was Hannah Lovell, everybody. Absolutely amazing. And wow, we got a lot more aubergines now. Thanks, guys. Okay, our next act, beyond about 5 minutes, is Alexandra Carson. So he's our featured act for tonight. He was due to play a sort of 25-minute set, and like I said, we would have given him a fee for that as well next door. So if you can, guys, please put in £5 into the Music and Words pot, which is paypal.me/minustone. And third will go to me, third will go to Alexandra, and the third will go to the Hope Pub to keep them going while we're still in lockdown. And I hope they stay afloat and are able to open the doors to us when we're out of all this, because it's such a great little space and run by a wonderful man called Mark Hunter, who provides just such a great service to the community. And yeah, just couldn't ask for anything more, really. But yeah, so I'm just gonna phone up Alex, and yeah, sorry, don't worry, Tom, it's all good, mate. I'm not pointing out anyone in particular. You can do it after the show. It's an honesty box, and you don't have to put in. You seriously don't. If you don't have any money, that's fine. Save it for your vegetables and stuff that you need to live and survive. And don't worry about us; we'll be fine. But if you can afford it, please put in. That would be great. Okay, let's get Alex up on the screen. Right, 1 second. Hey, Alexandra.
Now, 1 second.
Yeah, no worries, mate. You okay?
Yeah. I think if you can hear me, but I just don't think I can just about hear you, because I put the thing in the wrong thing, and now it should come out of the right thing in a second.
That's all good, mate.
There we go.
It's all the learning process, so we're all sort of trying to figure this new world out. We've not been trained in broadcast or anything like that, so just
Yes. No, that's it. I'm learning as I go. It's all going well.
Oh, I can see a cat now. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's broken in. I actually tried to close the door, but that's gonna. Let's see if that still works. That's still. Let's try and shut that. There we go. She'll probably settle down in a sec.
Wait, where are you broadcasting from, Alex? So
I'm broadcasting from. I'm from East London, so Hackney.
Great, fantastic.
Wow.
I like your candles in the background as well.
I know. It's half seance, half music concert. I intend to invoke the dead after this.
Brilliant. And yeah, you would. I keep saying to people, you were due to come down to the Windsor tonight, and do exactly the same thing you're doing from your living room. Yeah, and we were having a chat early on, and you were saying that sort of most of your work comes from kind of venues and gigs. So you're a sound engineer and you're also a musician too, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's like, and I tour manage and all manners of things and session work, and so yeah, it's almost all predominantly live, which is just great because there's no live work to be done. So it's meant I'm kind of learning to diversify a little, which is, you know, never a bad thing.
Yeah, we all are in the same boat. So yeah, and we'll get there. We'll get through it. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, I won't chat too much, mate. You're more than welcome to go and perform, and then I'm going to see if anyone's got any questions for you. Please feel free to post them up in the comments, and any nice things you want me to pass on to Alexandra, will share the love, because he can't currently see the stream at the moment because he's talking to me on Zoom. So but yeah, please take it away, Alex, whenever you're ready, man. Alexandra.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna take that little sweet in my mouth and take that out. There we go. And put that on a box and forget about it and gross out my wife later. Okay. I'm going to play a couple of old tunes. I'm going to play a bunch of new stuff as well. I've been figuring out how much I'm going to talk in between this, and I don't know. I might not talk. I might talk. Don't know. So I might explain more as I go. I might not. We'll find out. It's called Ghosts. One day I'll grow old and bigger than these bones, and one day I'll grow cold. I'll feel a sudden home. For once what was lost can almost certainly be returned. But once this body is lost, all my thoughts will be in turn. And I still think of you, even when you don't think of me. And I still drink to you. Cup runneth over these hollow bones. Just like all my thoughts, they've calcified. Oh, such contentious issues, you're always terribly terrified. It's like my dreams are paper tissue. And I know there's no such thing as gold, so but I would take an ethereal host to talk to you one last time and dream your way. And I know there's no such thing as gold, so but I would take an ethereal host to talk to you one last time and dream the last of the wine. We lie in bed, your exhale so soft. We will divide the harvest moons and delicate ponds on the ledges of love. Under the bluest of skies will bloom, exhausting our hearts to their last desire. These two embers still console, reflecting the twofold light of our fires across the twin mirrors of our two souls. And it is death that consoles you, and yet causes our lives to live. It's the goal of this life and the hope of the soul. And it gives us the strength to the end of the day. Swallow through the tempest and the frost and the snow. It's a shimmering light through the black skyline. It's the crack in our heart set on heaven's fault line. And it's the fame of the gods and the curse of the poor. But to some unknown heaven, it's a wide open door.
Excellent stuff, man. That was ace. So
Thank you very much. I'm going to quickly double check. Everything going okay audio-wise your side?
yeah, it's all sounded fine, man.
Do I need to change anything?
I think it sounded great. You've got your original sound on and all that, haven't you? So it's all good. So
I think so.
yeah, just
Is that right?
Just double check for me. It would say original
Oh, wait,
sound.
no,
off.
do you know what I didn't? I didn't.
I questioned that for a bit. Yeah, that's
Okay.
much better, man. Yeah.
All right.
We lost the piano a little bit in certain bits, but yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay, Shane. All right. Okay. Well, I switched. I think I switched the right button. When it sometimes shows me the thing where this is boring. I'm not
That's
going
all
to carry on telling you where the button sometimes shows me the button.
It's all good,
This
man.
isn't entertainment.
That was really good. You got lots of love here, man, on the old stream. So
Thank you very much.
beautiful and it's very
You
nice.
owes me money and
There's a couple of questions for you, actually, if you don't mind asking them.
yeah, I can. We'll field some questions at this point.
Yeah. Okay. So Tom Neal wants to know what the cat's name is, please.
This one, the sort of calico one in the corner. Well, her full name is Khaleesi.
Okay.
And then that was named. My wife named her that pre the final season. So no one. I mean, spoilers. No one knew that she's a genocidal tyrant. But still pretty accurate to her personality. So
great.
She's pretty much a tyrant, and I'm pretty certain if she was given the opportunity to kill, she would do it. She's got the cold dead eyes of a killer. But
Brilliant.
you know, she's quite fuzzy and nice to hang around with.
Just keep one eye open when you sleep, right? So, you know.
Yeah, that's it. I think if we were to die in the flat, it would take about 20 minutes before she would start eating us.
Okay.
You know, sometimes it's like a couple of days. No, like, I mean, we wouldn't be cold and she'd be nibbling. She also we also call her Loaf because she is rather a rotund cat. We keep putting her on diets, but she just sort of eats everything, including, we've got another cat called Igby. She eats all his food. So she looks like a burnt bit of tiger bread.
Awesome. I've had another comment from Emily saying, "Oh my God, spoilers!" But I think if you haven't seen it by now, seriously,
yeah, if you haven't seen it by now, don't, because it's not worth it's not worth all the years I invested in it. So you know, don't.
No, I felt exactly the same with Lost. I think that was one that really,
yeah. I think all mouth, no trousers. You know, all kind of big ideas, big aspirations, and then it's kind of like. Oh,
Emily's your wife, so yeah, I should probably point that out. That's your wife on who said that. So,
well, I think she's come to terms with it now. That she was more. I think she was more annoyed because of the direction the show took. Because like, I've named my cat after you. What are you doing? You've ruined it. So yeah, it was a bitter pill to swallow twice. It was terrible.
Okay, I've got one more question, and then I'll let you play some music, and you can just ignore the questions for a bit if you want. So Lauren Lucille says, Alexandra, are you a fan of Rufus Wainwright's by any chance?
Yes, yeah, no, I like old Rufus. I'm a big fan. I've been following his robe recitals. I was talking about them only a minute ago, in fact. I think they're great because I'm trying to take a little leaf from his book and what he's doing and how, you know, I'm a classic overthinker, and he's just not overthinking these. Have you seen these robe recitals? He's like, his partner films him, and he's like at his grand piano. I think somewhere it looks like California. It was very sunny.
Okay.
And it's all filmed on like a phone and really lo-fi, but they're just great. They're just loads of fun. I've been following them very closely, and yeah, huge Rufus Wainwright fan.
I will need to check that out because I'm only familiar with some of his older stuff, but I've not been following him recently, so I will. I mean, I don't actually, saying that, I don't know his latest studio albums that well, but yeah, the older stuff, yeah, it's deeply embedded in me, in my brain. Can't get that out. So that's probably, yeah, you're hearing a little sliver of Rufus pop Brilliant.
out.
Well, I'll let you get back to a couple more comments just come up. Is Ginny Richards says Loaf, LOL, and Matthew One-Man says I want to call my next cat Tiger Bread. So
Tiger Bread's a great name for a cat. Tiger Bread's a great, it's double whammy, isn't it? Because you've got tiger, you've got bread, yeah, and then if you overfeed it, it's fine. It looks like a giant fucking loaf. Great, deal with it.
Right, I'll let you get back to the tunes there, man. So, but it's awesome, man. Love that first song you played. It's beautiful. So,
thank you. It was actually two conjoined. The second half of it was called Lovers. They're two songs that are actually recorded and out. I put out an album in 2018 called Ellipsism, which is my first solo record. It came out in April 2018. And I'm going to play some new stuff now because at the moment, I mean, pre-lockdown, I was working on it, and mid and probably post-lockdown, I'm working on a new record, and I'm going to play some songs from that now. And this is called These Days. And the only thing I'm going to say about all these songs is that I was writing them all during like Brexit and then personal issues and then like Trump getting elected and just the world falling down the toilet. And then there was a bit of me thinking like, oh, you know, maybe I should release this sooner rather than later because maybe, you know, there won't be like a climate for people singing about how the world's going down the toilet. I'm like, no, we're fine. We're all good. We got plenty of problems. It's fine. So this is about, you know, these days not being so great. And it's funny that I started writing it probably nearly a year ago and it's still so pertinent, which I think says more than the actual song ever will. But yeah, These Days. It is the weight on your chest. It's the pull on this thread that living every day just to say at least I'm not dead. The perpetual nonsense, and the unrequited dread. And I am too lost, and I am Jack's raging bile duct, and I am all out of random luck, and so sorry for all the worry that I've caused these days, these days, these days. They're harder than they seem. No, they're harder than they. I'll replay every mistake got made at 5 a.m. silently, listening to the voices between my thoughts, leaving me with rot. No food for thought. So set these nightmares free. And I am too lost. And I am Jack's raging bile duct. And I am all out of random luck. And so sorry for all the worry that I've caused these days, these days, these days. They're harder than they seem. I'm so sorry for all the worry that I've caused these days, these days, yeah. So they're harder than they seem. They're harder than they.
Yeah, man. That was
Thank you.
ace.
All right.
You forgot to switch your reverb on, but I saved you. I put my reverb on instead.
Oh,
It's
sweet
all right.
man. Do you know what? I thought that was going to happen because I've got like 2 buttons and I put a little label on them to be like, push the 2 buttons in between the things. This is why engineering a show and playing a show at the same time, that's so good.
Exactly. I'm with you there. Normally, the guy first on Diamond Bevelle, he normally does my sound at the Music and Words Club when we have it next door. So yeah, having to sort of do all that and speak to people and host and all that is quite tricky. So
yeah, it's a real feat of multitasking.
Yeah, but I mean, I just completely forgot to put my camera on so people could see me talking back. So there we go. But you know, it is
It's
what
all right,
it is.
it's all
So
right.
yeah, but excellent stuff, man. I'm not going to stop you too much because I think
Sure.
I just want to hear more of your tunes. They're just so great, man. Really beautiful
I'm gonna
stuff.
that was a new one called These Days. I'm gonna jump into another old one called Color. I am gonna turn my reverb on now, so you can stand at ease, Matt.
Brilliant,
stand at
mate.
ease.
Brilliant. Cool.
Okay, all right. This is called Color. Gaunt and frail, hands that haven't grown, a white knuckle on handle rail. You're surrounded but alone. Tall, your slight unweighted frame is nestled in hospitals, alabaster silent wings. No, the softest melody, the silence sings to me. How's the weather in here? Does it rain and what be? And the less said about the food, the better. But at least you're talking to me. So color it in, never talk it out, and write it down. You try to spit it out. You're too young to understand it now, but yeah, you feel it anyway. You reach out, feeling the space, and you're a phantom limb, some peculiar ache. I am a stranger, I wish you knew more, 'cause you are flesh and blood, and I've never loved you more. I saw Tim singing Shining Pearl. Mirrored glass, moonlight set on full view. You cradled me in the sky, rocked me to sleep. That I'd like a flight attendant, bored enough to weep. No sugar sweet, a peanut butter stuck to roof of mouth, a kind of love. And a pulmonary embolism feed of pain. When you wrapped the bandages off my bleeding heart, I felt sane. A subtle syncopated switch from the start. You rinse, lather, rinse, repeat, it's all the same.
Beautiful stuff, man.
Thank you very much.
That is great. I think you got some amazing comments, man. Lots of people, so beautiful, so chilled. Yeah, just I think beautiful is the word that keeps popping up the most when you play, man. So
you flatter me. How very dare you? How very dare you? I should guilty as charged, of course. I'll take it, but how dare you?
I think that's. I was having a chat with someone the other day about these live stream things, and although they're a bit weird because you're not like kind of you're not playing to a live audience, but when people comment, they comment with honesty, right? Whereas in a live gig,
Yeah.
maybe someone might come up to you afterwards and say, "That was really great, man. That was awesome." But all the people that want to do that probably a bit starstruck, and they don't want to come up and say hi, do they? So
That's right. Yeah, well, at least there's a weird. I mean, but yeah, in England, definitely. I mean, when I've toured on the continent, it isn't like that. And the funny thing is it's like it's a very British issue we're like, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I shall never tell that person or sort of engage with them in any way. So you sort of the artist sometimes think like, oh God, I died up there. But then the audience member may have actually really enjoyed it, but because of years of repressed social kind of platitudes that we've kind of evolved with, we don't say that kind of stuff to each other. But then if you go to I did a bunch of shows in Portugal. A lot of these songs I'm playing now, I went and saw my friend in Portugal, and I played with people asked me out there. They run a blog called Where the Music Meets, and it was a really great place to sort of try out a bunch of really new stuff with no kind of fear. And it was so liberating to meet very kind of emotionally available, kind of fiery Portuguese, people being like, this was amazing, or I don't like this, and I'll tell you for why. So you get both ends of the spectrum, which is great. Whereas in England, we're like,
polite golf clap, and good day.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we might be more like that after the lockdown. We'll all be crying out for attention and love and
Perhaps.
hugs and stuff, man. So that's
We'll all be giant emotional raw nerves just running around and bumping into each other. It'll be fantastic.
Well, I've probably got time for one more from you, mate, if that's all right, because I think we've done
one more. Okay.
I mean, I know you're streaming through Instagram as well, so I think if people
I'm
want
over there. I haven't looked over there.
Yeah.
I'm looking over here now.
But yeah, been great having you, man. I think I remember the first time we met was at the church in Pancras. We didn't actually meet, but I photographed you, didn't I? And then I sent you the pictures, and that's where the connection worked out. So
you'd seen my face, and I'd seen you see my face in a way.
But yeah,
the after effect of seeing my face. Yes, yeah, with my old outfit, Wooden Arms. Yeah, but
yeah, it's great. Really great to hear your music, man.
Yeah,
as live as we can at the moment. So yeah,
thank you so much for keeping this going. It's great because I haven't done anything. I've mentioned this before. I haven't done anything live because I've not really been kind of set up properly yet, and I've been overthinking it. And perhaps I need more production, and I needed a small sort of firework to go off, and Pink Floyd-esque lights. So I mean, this was the impetus to just for me to drink an absorbent amount of red wine and light a candle. And then play some songs. So I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Thank you very much.
Brilliant, man. Well, yeah, look forward to your last tune anyway. So yeah,
okay.
Get that with
this is another new one. There is a video of it. The BBC did a thing in my home county of Norfolk, and I have to play it because my mum actually requested it. So I would be a terrible son if I didn't do it. It's called I Swam. This is why there are engineers in the world, all right? They've all gone, and we're like, oh, it's fine, we'll crack on, I've got an interface. No, someone has to remember to turn on the reverb. Okay, here we go, take 2. I swam in the warm embrace of you. And I've poured my heart into each and every pore of you. And what am I to do? Softest embrace or a lifetime without you. And I whispered on every hash, I'm in love with you. And I'm afraid of losing even one single inch of you. What am I to do? The softest embrace or a lifetime without you.
What a beautiful track, man. Seriously.
Thank you very much.
Very, very nice. You can turn the reverb off now.
Oh yeah, shit. You wouldn't believe I actually do some of that stuff for a living as well. Just all goes. One or the other. Can't do both.
It's all right, man. I mean, I'm the same. I just yeah, and it's also this as well, you know. So
yeah.
But no, I'm joking. That was such an amazing performance, dude. Seriously, so glad you came to join us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for sort of tuning in from your living room, and yeah, I will. How do we hear about your music? Can you tell people?
Well, what you do is you go to the beach and you pick up a seashell and you just listen. No, what you do is you type in Alexander Carson into Google, and I'm there. I think alexandercarsonmusic.co.uk is my website, and then there's links out to like Spotify and all the things you could listen to music on. I've got 2 records out at the moment. One called Ellipsism, which is songs. It's a little sort of short record that came out in 2018. And then I put out something, I'm getting this wrong, and I put out Lipson out in 2019. I am. What year is it? 2020. Damn you, Red Wine, you've done it again. You've traveled through time, haven't we? No, sorry, I got it wrong. Lipson came out last year. Tombland is my other record that came out this year.
Okay.
Literally, time means nothing in lockdown, doesn't it?
No.
You know, who knows what day it is? Who knows what year it is? Oh, it's like Jumanji around here. Anyway, right.
Feel free to post in the comments.
2 records out, Tombland, and that came out this year, and that's the new one, which is like an instrumental thing, and you can listen to it on my website.
Excellent, man. Well, feel free to post in the comments all your links, man, and get people to check it out. I'm sure they want to hear it.
I will.
So, yeah, but amazing having you, buddy. Take care of yourself.
Thank you very much.
And
You too.
enjoy your wine and the rest of your evening. So
I will.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye for now. Okay. Back on this screen. That was really, really cool. I'm so glad that Alex was able to join us. And yeah, we've now got another amazing act just coming up. Her name is Naomi Wood. She's been to Windsor once to perform as a poet. She was the featured act. I think it might be for the Windsor Fringe, actually, which was really fun. And yeah, I believe that the Windsor Fringe will be probably not on this year by the sounds of it, but maybe there'll be an online version. But yeah, let's get Naomi up. Let's have a chat with her. Hello. Naomi, there you are. Okay, let's do a split screen for now. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really well, thanks, mate. Really well. So, yeah, good to see you again. So in virtual land. So
yeah, so weird.
very, very weird. Where are you streaming from tonight?
I'm in Brighton tonight.
Yeah, and who are you currently locked down with? Are you on your own?
On my own, yeah.
Yeah.
Having lots of time in my head. It's fine actually. I'm quite content most of the time.
Good.
Yeah, all good.
And we're just saying about the last time we saw each other was in Windsor, and you came down and performed for the Windsor Fringe sort of special. And that was a really nice night. We did some photographs on the day as well. But yeah, and it's we were going to probably plan to get you back at some point and maybe do some more photographs, but that might not happen for a little while. But still, we're here now. So, and you got a book, haven't you? A poetry book.
Yes, called This Is a Heist. It's available online.
Cool, great. And how do we find it? So
you can find it through the Feminist Bookshop, which is a wonderful shop in Brighton. I run my creative writing workshop there as well, and obviously now virtually through them. But yeah, it's on their online shop.
Cool, man. Cool. Well, I'll let you get to do some poetry and give us some words. But yeah, cheers for coming down, Naomi. I really appreciate it. Okay, right.
Thank you so much.
No worries. I'm going to take myself off the screen, and it's all down to you. So.
Thanks so much, Matt. You're a technical wizard because I wouldn't know how to do any of this. So thanks so much to everyone that's just participating and tuning in to support artists and feed their brains and their minds and their souls. Yeah, it's really nice to be here. The first poem I wanted to share with you, I actually wrote it in the winter, and I was in quite a period of hibernation. I guess I didn't know that would be extended so much. So the poem's kind of taken on a bit of a new meaning now. I've got the winter blues, she says, as she buries her hand in mine. Feet crunch through garden frost. She's sad, but she's singing, so I take that as a sign. These days, when I look out the window of four walls, it doesn't feel like a barricade. Knitted together, these blue sky dreams grew flowers in the window and turned this party into a parade. I say, when she feels numb with uncertainty about tomorrow, to plant rose-colored things in the depths of the wilderness that both she and the darkness can borrow. That the winter's teaching us every day to send our roots down deeper within, curled in quiet unity in our earthing before our birthing can begin. That her ascension will bear fruit for her small kingdom to witness. Earth damp cocoon as limbs stretch awakens and her sap becomes its richness. Out in the meadows, there are songs with forgotten names and melodies, but they long to fold you back into the stories of the earth. And once upon a time, the river met the sea and their salty tears would mingle, calling in lost harmony, a spell for the forgotten wisdom of dust. And our grandmothers tried to teach us each seedling has its service, but seasons furnish fertile land with the buried treasure of purpose. And just like they told us these foraged fruits could aid our evolution and rebirth, the magic of their medicine has always been hidden within the earth. But for this gentle science, we have been hunted like yarrow grown by gravesides. We lay in darkness while our stories were deconstructed. Our freedom feared by man's cold hand. What profit can be spun from a harvest so abundant? But clear as obsidian, earth-stamped secrets are calling through to remind us of the comfort of community and the sweetness of solitude. From them, we learn about resting and growing, when to bloom or let things go, when to unfold ourselves like origami creatures, to go to seed, to fly, and when to lie fallow. They teach us to embrace impermanence and when to anchor to the land, rendered more beautiful by the line dance between strength and fragility across time's shifting sands. Maybe crowning trees know our evolution is like them, to rise by lifting all. Their dream for us is to shine in the sharing, and that the kernel of your wildest truth will break open in deep soil. Thank you. I'm kind of imagining.
That was great. Thanks, Naomi. I'm just going to let you plow through, mate. And we can chat a bit at the end if you want. So I don't want to disturb your flow too much. So if anyone's got any questions for Naomi, please post them up on the chat, and I will ask them. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. So the next couple I want to do are in the book that I mentioned. I guess I was thinking at the time, I wrote it over the last couple of years, and I was thinking at the time about all the ways when you're younger, people tell you that being a grown-up is like going to be really boring and you have to settle down, and how actually being a grown-up is way more fun than anyone ever said it would be. And you get to like break with tradition and just make your own rules, and that's the great thing about it, really. So this is about that. I buy a new bed, and he offers to help me build it, but I realize this would be like making a man carry a cross to his own crucifixion, so I build it myself and break a hacksaw in the process. But at least I know when the day comes, they can burn me witchborn on a pyre of my own making. Sure, the door frames are crooked and a breeze blows through everything, but did freedom ever taste so sweet as when you could stand naked and smiling into the sun from your own backyard? I believed I needed an annex of limbs to contain my shattered shards, till I started stitching them back together myself and saw that you can't fit the boat back inside the bottle once the winds are in its sails. And while I'm riding this high to my demise, I've witnessed countless times how they'll strive to unravel your mystery. So I'll just keep building furniture from the driftwood that's been disregarded, and fashion a throne for holy work from the splintered trees felled from my orchard. The man next to me thinks he's got what it takes to hold me in place. He says, "You can't see the world alone." I say, "Where I'm going, I'd take passengers, but I don't have the space. And these days I'm living like someone left the gate open and I just bolted, like birth was a break-in, like life was a looting, like this body was a getaway car, and maybe adulthood was just propaganda all along. We can never know the ways in which we'll maroon ourselves on islands we built from paper planes we threw with such abandon, but quicksand was an acquaintance you knew all along. We get lost in the wilderness because irreverence is sacred, and laughing with early morning eyes into the face of a life spent inside, we know there's no returning, that we are too far gone for civilized living now, for the safety of myths and their obedience, counting and kneading until knuckles and knees are sore. But I trust in the difficult, and heaviness was a housewarming gift I carried around until one day I put it down and found I already had everything I needed. Thank you.
That was great. Seriously. I remember that. Did you perform that one at the Music and Words Club? I think you did, didn't you? So
Yeah, I think I must have just written it around that time. Yeah.
yeah, no, it sounds very familiar, but beautiful poem. So thank you. All right, carry on, mate. Carry on. No questions yet, so just lots of love.
Okay.
So Pete Cox
I
says,
remember-
"I adore Naomi's words." My mum's giving me
Aw.
lots of love as well, so she's streaming it from
Oh,
Nottingham.
that's so
So
sweet. Wow, that's so lovely. So the next couple are actually all new ones that aren't in the book. I've written them, well, they were written before we went into lockdown, but yeah, kind of, so yeah, more recent mindset, I suppose. Your birth will be a catastrophic ripening. The price to belong to yourself will be the antiques handed down to you, lullabies of late night calls, and all the excuses you made in order not to risk it. The counterfeit papers for your escape stuffed in your pockets, the ones you made out of beer mats and quotes graffitied on bathroom walls, of the ransom notes for your sanity illegibly scrawled on the back of receipts and punched into the notes on your phone. You know, the funny thing is, all along you were spilt red paint in a fresh white room, you were a car backfiring in the stillness of June, and your task now is to forgive yourself for confining the carnival to a puppet master's parlor. And when you've remembered your real name, the one you gave to yourself, and come screaming out of the birth canal of proprietary, you will find yourself stretched across the horizon, shredding your hands to Beltane bright ribbons as you climb the barbed wire fence to freedom on the other side. The mutual friends that were just his anyway will not understand why you slept outside with the dogs and smashed the good china on the way out. You've got an orchestra in your lungs and serenade them with anthems from your own country. Thank you. I'm gonna go straight into a new one if I can remember the words. It was actually written the morning after I'd just done a performance at the Poetry Brothel, and I was kind of emerging somewhere in London the next morning, trying to like crawl home on the train. It was messy. It's always a beautiful place, the Poetry Brothel, for decadence, debauchery, and brain expanding joy. I'm untangling my body parts from a basement sofa in Soho, crawling out of the wreckage into the light to look at my life from the outside. I believed I'd been burnished in a fire, but really I was worn smooth by the waves, slowly, over time, like a child tugging at your sleeve, like I was tugging at your sleeve. I carry my father's camo bag filled with flying apparatus I grew from my own chest, made from ribs I cracked open in order to climb into the sky. See, he was still fighting a battle long after he returned from his tour of duty. But he also left a bag of sharp edges, and I hid them in the place I grew the flying contraption. What else was I to do with the space from my spare rib? Fill it with apples for Adam? Some women on the train are clutching their pearls at me. From here, they look like the tiny trophy teeth of their enemies, circling their necks like bite marks they've turned inside out. Their raised eyebrows, just commas, barely punctuating the landscape as it thunders past, riotous and joyful in its cadences. And someone somewhere is telling the tale of the appalling woman their son dated, and I take a little comfort in that. Because this looking glass just gives a souvenir snapshot superimposed, and no matter how you smear the surface with the back of your fist, the reflection is distorted like a circus funhouse hall of mirrors. And I am bent out of shape, but I am also everywhere, and I am not in the business of breaking. Thank you.
Excellent stuff, Naomi.
Thank you. So yeah, these last two are kind of two poems squidged together. I wrote the first part, I guess, on the morning of the last election, and the second part of the poem, I suppose, is how I coped with the result. You know, it's those small things and those everyday interactions that keep us going, like especially now. So this is about that. The voices of those. This may just be paper, and I like to think outside the box, but we've been standing empty-handed in the fields praying for a harvest for too long. And they've been pissing on us and calling it rain for some time now that we forgot to question why the crops weren't growing. Chopped down our forests and carved us into chess pieces that they divide but won't conquer because we have our hands deep in the dirt now. And if you think your voice is insignificant, then you have not seen how the smallest creatures create their cathedrals. It's a mess. Things are farcical. Life like a ripe piece of Halloween satire, TV barking like a dull-eyed bear with boulders for fists. The tide is rising and it's threatening to take back the land, and we, small huddle of fools, stand gazing at the sky. But occasionally, we look into each other's faces. We make a life raft from each other's limbs. We sail into luminous waters on Wednesdays and transcend velocity at weekends. The girl on the bus smiles right into the middle of you, and you see old ladies laughing. Small dogs don't understand the stock market. In the end, like them, we're all just chasing our own tails. But trees still get fatter on a full moon, and we are made of the same sap. A murmuration that would carry us too south for winter, following the pull of planets, while crickets rub their legs together in the long grass. A man on the checkout comforts a teenager, and in the park, someone is feeding the birds. We are grains of sand that snag on the fabric of each other's dreams, whitewater rafting, the spin cycle, rendering all of us laundry. Ultimately, our colours all bleed into one on a warm wash, and I can taste familiarity in a stranger's walk sometimes. There are fires raging and monsters living in all of our bellies, but some days you see hugs instead of handshakes, or a grown-up riding a scooter to work. Thank you.
Very well done, mate. Lovely words. Lots of nice comments again. Eleanor says, so wonderful to hear you again, Naomi. And Pete says, the way you stitch words and evoke imagination is pure art. So, yeah.
He's a charmer, that one.
He is a bit.
He says all the right things.
Richard says, Naomi's on the bill and I will not be available. Anyway, that's not a compliment, but
no.
well, it's not an insult either. It's just Richard Tyner. So, but yeah, lots of lovely comments. So, thank you so much, Naomi. Was that two together? Or have you got one more? Was that?
That's all I prepared for you.
Perfect.
Yeah,
that's great. That's great. So, yeah, and please feel free to post up in the comments about how we can hear about your stuff and how we can follow you and see all the other things you do, because you do lots of amazing things from like circus to sort of modeling and all sorts of bits, don't you?
Jack of all trades. Yeah, just throwing lots of balls in the air and like just playing with life's fabric.
which is amazing. It's really inspiring. So I've thanks so much for coming down and playing for us. Well, performing for us. So
Thanks so much for having me. It's amazing what you're doing. So keep up the good work.
cheers. Well, take care. Look after yourself, Naomi. Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, that was Naomi Wood, everybody. I was going to put Naomi in the. Oh, she's gone already. That's all good. The next act up we got is the wonderful Lucille. And she is currently not in the waiting room yet. She'll be here in about a couple of minutes. She's from Australia, living in London. She's a singer-songwriter and vocal sort of performer. And she does lots of vocal training too. So really, really amazing talent. Well worth checking out. How's everyone doing tonight anyway? Got lots of nice comments from you all. Nice to see Pete's there and Ginny and Andrew, Stephanie. It's a nice comment from Tom as well. He's been watching at home. And he's happy that everybody's here from Windsor. So Pete, Eleanor, Tom Putnam, etc., etc. Basically, I just appreciate you guys all for being here, really. And A.N.G's now online. She's on the stream. She's Angel. She's our last performer tonight after Lauren. Just incredible artist. Lots and lots of energy. She is currently on BBC introducing up in Norfolk, I believe. And she does an amazing job on there. I think she did quite a big of she was a big part of it, of picking the acts for Ed Sheeran's gig up in Norwich. And she sort of Suffolk bro. I apologize, Angel. I really do. But Angel was how I met her was through the youth centre when I used to do youth work, and she was always in the studio and always on the radio. So it's amazing to see her doing so well, and and actually taking up a career in sort of youth work and radio, which is incredible. So I'm just waiting for Lauren to join the stream. I might just message her. I think she did say she likes time and being prompt, so means that I might be trying to call her too early. Oh, there she is. Okay, so Lauren Lucille, all the way from London at the moment. Let me just get her up here. I filmed one of her gigs over in North London. Oh, hello, Lauren.
Hi.
All right, I'm just going to split screen. You might need to turn your YouTube off because it's going to feed back. Perfect.
So I put the wrong password in.
That's all right. Don't worry. You're here now. It's all good. I was getting a bit panicky, just thinking, oh, is Lauren going to not come into the last minute just to make sure that I don't put on earlier than her scheduled time slot? So.
No, I'm sorry. I'm a stickler for time.
That's all right. It's all good. Thanks for joining us, mate. Where are you streaming in from?
From North London.
North London, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And how's your Australian buddies getting on over there?
They're good. Yeah, most of them they're all fine, actually. I can't think of. There was a bit of a scare with some friends of friends. There's been some sad things happen as well.
Yeah.
With one of my family's friends. Such a bizarre time, because on one hand it's great to have the space to kind of catch up on things, but on the other hand I don't know, it's a bit sad because I know quite a few of my friends, either their friends or their fathers have passed away, and it's like
it's not a good place to be in. So I know a few people who've had it quite badly, and because there's I think even the Winter Girls School headmistress also passed away from it. So it's it is hitting the town, and quite a few of the locals at the Hope have had it, and some have not been so lucky. So it's it's not a good time to be. But very interesting time for obviously, you know, trying to connect with what's important, right? And
Very important, very interesting, fascinating time to be alive.
But yeah, thanks so much for joining us, Lauren. I'm gonna see if anyone's got any questions for Lauren. I won't ask them now, but I'll sort of save them in the bag. But yeah, Lauren's been down to the Music and Words Club, like I said once before. She was a featured act, and she blew people away and sold out of CDs. So she was incredible that night. So I remember you pretty much went through. You made shortened versions of all your songs, so you could squeeze as much you could into the short period of time, which is it's fantastic.
Yeah, I like showing snippets of things.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
But yeah, anyway, I'll let you take it away, Lauren, and I'll.
All right.
Do you want some reverb and stuff over this end? Do you want me to do that?
I really don't mind. If you're going to, not too much. But yeah, make me sound good, man.
I will indeed. Don't worry. You don't need much help, mate. So yeah, Lauren, Lucille.
That's good. You should be able to hear the guitar fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your original sound on, Lauren? Just.
Oh. Yes, now it is.
That's perfect. Much better.
It's a love song to all of you guys who are watching. Thanks for coming. Like leaves falling, autumn's falling too. Like birds calling, so am I for you. Like sun shining, so's my love for you. Like ice melting, winter's melting too. Like waves breaking, my smile breaks for you. Like winds howling, so's my love for you. Oh, I don't care where I'm going, as long as it's with you. All the winds will take us where they want to. Oh, I am taken by you. Like insects rustling, spring is rustling too. Like flowers budding, so's my heart for you. Like stars glowing, so's my love for you. Like pavements burning, summer's burning too. Like hearts yearning, so does mine for you. Like trees growing, so's my love for you. Oh, I don't care where I'm going, as long as it's with you. All the winds will take us where they want to. Oh, I am taken. Yeah, I am taken. Oh, I am taken by you. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Ooh. Thank you.
Great stuff, Lauren.
Great. Okay, so it wasn't, I'm a jazz singer, but it wasn't till last year, 2018, that I started writing jazz on my guitar. I learned a few chords and off I went. So I was also part of a songwriting club called I Heart Songwriting Club, which is an online platform. It's an incredible club. You get a small group of people that you show your songs to, and you get feedback and you give feedback. And we had to write a song about a playground or swings, and I went and had a swing, and I didn't enjoy it that much. So I thought I'd stick to the only swing I know, which is jazz. And the swings got in the song anyway, so a double whammy of swinging. So I hope you enjoy this. It's called Ready for the Happy. By the way, the last song was called So's My Love for You. It's on YouTube. It's from my first album. This one's also on YouTube, if you want to listen again. This goes a little something like this. One day I'll find someone, but now I'm lonely at a table for one. I'm tired of the sadness and over the madness. I gotta have some fun. Sun's out today, come on blues, go away. I'm ready for the happy to arrive. Oh, I'm ready for the happy to arrive. I might play on some swings to change my ways. I'm ready for the happy to arrive. Oh, I'm ready for the happy to arrive. Oh, I swing so very high, I feel more and more alive. I wonder what it's like to change my life. I cannot be sure of, oh, what I want more of. Freedom, fantasy, or reality. I might be crazy, I feel a little crazy. I'm ready for the happy to arrive. I'm ready for the happy to arrive. Oh, I swing so very high, I feel more and more alive. I wonder what it's like to change my life. I cannot be sure of, oh, what I want more of. Freedom, fantasy, or reality. I might be crazy, I feel a little crazy. I'm ready for the happy to arrive now. I'm ready for the happy to arrive. I'm ready for the happy to arrive. Thank you.
I remember that one actually, Lauren. That was I'm sure you played that at the club for sure. But
I can't remember.
yeah, I definitely saw that at your launch night at the Lautrec place, whatever it's called.
Toulouse-Lautrec.
That's the one. Yeah. But anyway, I'll let you carry
Yeah,
on.
you were there. I definitely played it there.
Yeah, that's probably where I heard it. So.
That's right. I'm not sure if I'd written it by that time I played with you guys. All right. Let's change it up a bit. So I wrote this next song called I Want to Hold Your Hand after I received a text from somebody saying, "What are you thinking?" And I think I'd just gotten to bed, and I jumped out of bed and I wrote the whole song and recorded it and sent it to him. And this is what I came up with. So this was my reply. I want to hold your hand. I want to show you off to all my friends. When the day is through, I will take you home with me. Can't you see? I want to hold your hand. I want to kiss your mouth. And not to worry if people see. You got me so into you, I don't wanna leave. Can't you see? I wanna kiss your mouth. Oh, I don't wanna hide. I just wanna be walking down the streets with your arms around me. Let's do this together. Can't you see? I wanna be your girl. I wish that I could be your goddamn world. Ooh. I know you're suffering, 'cause you know you can't have me. I can see you wanna hold my hand. Ooh, oh, I don't wanna hide. I just wanna be walking down the streets with your arms around me. Let's do this together. 'Cause can't you see? I wanna be your girl. I wish that I could be your goddamn world, yeah. Ooh, I know you're suffering, 'cause you know you could have me, and I can see you wanna hold my hand.
Yay! Beautiful, Lauren.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt.
You've probably got time for another one if you want. So
Yeah, I've got one more.
amazing. So you
Okay, one sec.
haven't had any questions for you yet, but if any do pop up, I will let you know.
All the answers are in my songs, Matt.
You got some great comments there, though.
Oh, lovely. Don't tell me. Don't want to get a big head before I sing my last song.
All right, I won't.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to play one more song that, it was also part of the songwriting club, strangely enough. And it was to write a song about somebody you respected or looked up to or something. I can't exactly remember exactly. But yeah, I wrote it about one of my best friends in Australia, and it applies to lots of people I know. So this is called Respect You. If you see me bouncing, it's because I'm literally sitting on one of those big gym balls. So it's not your imagination and you haven't drunk too much. Maybe it's both, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. I try, oh my God, it's hard. Then I fall apart. I don't know how to do what I gotta do. Then I look at you and you seem to have it all worked out. What's that all about? I don't know how you manage to get it done, everything you do. Then I realize that you push through, even when you don't want to. You push through, keep on flying high. My girl, I know you want to. Hope you know that I respect you. Oh, I think I've given up. It's too much for this heart. I learned to be okay with where I am. It isn't so bad. I will learn from everything you do, what you put yourself through. There is so much time to work it out. Then I look at you and I see that you push through, even when you don't want to. You push through, keep on flying high. My girl, I know you want to. Hope you know that I respect you. I hope the day will come when I'm like you, hoping I won't be the same in a year or two. I will rise above the shit like you did. I promise you, I'm so proud of you, 'cause you know that you push through, even when you don't want to, you push through. I hope you know that I respect you. Hope you know that I respect you. You push through, even when you don't want to, you push through. Keep on flying high, my girl, I know you want to. Hope you know that I respect you.
Seriously,
Thank you.
amazing. So I definitely remember that one. You played that at your album launch for sure. So
Excuse me.
that's all right.
Yes, definitely.
And how do we hear about your music? Please tell us all. So
Well, anywhere and everywhere. It depends what you want. There's albums on Bandcamp and Spotify. So just Lauren Lucille. The albums are Let Go and Hidden Here. And excuse me. There's Instagram and Facebook. I am Lauren Lucille. So all one word. I am Lauren Lucille. And then there's YouTube. There's lots of random stuff on YouTube. If you go to my page, I think it's just Lauren Lucille, youtube.com/Lauren Lucille. So yeah.
cool. I'm loving your background, by the way. So
Thank you. Me too. And there's my lamp.
oh wow.
Hidden from the
behind the
butt of the guitar.
But yeah,
Thanks for having me, Matt. It's really awesome that you put this on. You're doing such an amazing job at everything that you're doing there is crazy and great. So thank you.
Thank you. We're trying, but obviously technology gets in the way sometimes. But yeah, we'll get back there.
Does.
So
We're all learning a lot.
well, thanks so much for joining us, Lauren. I really appreciate it.
pleasure.
And thanks for sharing your
Nice.
beautiful music. And take care. And we'll see you soon.
You too.
Okay.
Bye. Bye, guys. Lots of love. Mwah.
Right. So that is Lauren Lucille, everybody. And now we just have one more act left. So our last act of the evening is A.N.G, Angel. She's not currently online yet, but I will give her a heads up in a minute. Thanks to you guys for your wonderful donations. So they've all been coming through. I've seen. Really appreciate that. It just helps us keep these things going and supporting some of the income that the artists have lost. So, like I said, Alexandra is we'll get a share of the money tonight. So we'll hope. And yeah, we're just doing our bit to try and keep the scene alive and keep people. There she is. Sorry, it has to get stuff back on. Okay. So Angel is coming on soon. How are we all doing anywhere out there? We enjoying ourselves? I think we've got currently 25 of you still online. It's getting late, I know. Nearly 11 o'clock. Not that time makes any difference at the moment. It's completely a bit of a void. But I don't know. Tell us about your routines. What you guys been doing? How you staying sane on this this crazy time? Me particularly, I've been getting up relatively the same time every morning, trying to aim for about 7, and built a nice little home gym in the garage. So we've been using that and trying to stay fit. Been out running. Trying to start work at 9 o'clock. That's very difficult without any projects necessarily and deadlines. So yeah, just sort of making the best of the time and connecting with people, talking to people. A few projects in the pipeline, and hope to be getting on with that soon. Naomi Wood, 7 a.m. Yeah, I know it's 7 a.m. It's not really something. It's just it's kind of a habit really. So Eleanor, partner, she gets up at that time for work, and has been doing for a while. So it's become part of my normal routine. But yeah, I'm definitely not superhuman. I give you that. I do struggle as well. But yeah. A.N.G, I think I've lost the link. Okay, let me send you the link again, Angel. 1 second. How do you want the link? Instagram? 18 miles on the bike. That is impressive, man. I think I saw that. You were up at sunrise, weren't you? And you did the Jubilee River. Very impressive, man. That's on my list to do one of these days. Okay, let me get the link and I will send that to Angel. Okay. So hard to multitask, isn't it? Maybe I didn't send you the link for Zoom. I'm sure I did. Okay, we're going to do it now. If I go to Alexandra's page, I will find it. Pete's been getting his shin game down. I don't know what that means, but please explain. Let me just get this get Angel on. Zoom ID invalid. No, it's not. Okay, let's work this out. Okay, this is all part of it, guys. I mean, we're not radio broadcasters. We don't have people back a house doing all the fun work. We're having to do it all here, all now. Okay, we've got the link. Angel, I've just sent you via Instagram. That ID should work. If not, I'll send you another link as well. Can I do it from here? I probably can actually. Oh, there she is. Great. Angel.
Yo,
Angel.
yo.
I can hear you, mate. Great. Mate, I think you might need to turn the stream off now, otherwise that's gonna feed back in the loop. and
Oh,
all that,
good.
So
Oh yeah, so I'm enjoying that.
all right.
Good little sesh there.
Let's get you up here. Okay, I'm just gonna remove this thing here. Okay, I think we can see you just about.
How you doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just dealing with social isolation. It's so weird.
It is so weird. It is so weird. But you're surviving, are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, working from home, chilling out. I'm enjoying the slower pace of life.
I think
my life is so busy.
a lot of people are at the moment. So are you managing to sort of do the radio from home then?
Nah, so everything's been cut. All my show, I do 2 shows in the evening, Monday and Wednesday, and Saturday as a repeat that gets played, but it's been cut. So we don't have that, but I go in and do an hour podcast, and then it gets split into 15-minute local music like chunks throughout the week. So
Okay.
the best, obviously, I do my show with a co-host, so it's really hard. I do it on my own. So you know, it's hard because we don't have the show together.
For sure.
But just doing all I can really to support local music and just have some time myself.
Well, Suffolk, isn't it? Will be I should be really glad to have you. So you know, for all that you
Thank
do
you,
with the community and stuff out there, and that was your university town, wasn't it? And you sort of stayed there and really just enjoyed being part of that scene up there, right? So
yeah, I just love the little buzz, and just like I don't know what drew me like to stay, but I just stayed.
But yeah, you always get a shout out when I do interviews. Like, how did you start? Oh, I used to go to this youth club. You always get a shout out. I think everybody here knows you. You just don't even know it.
Great, fantastic. Well, they will know you in Slough and Windsor too. So you know,
Yeah, big up.
big up the Windsor and Slough crew, right? So I don't know how many of them are here tonight from Slough. I know Pete Cox is there, and there's a few others. A lot of Windsor guys on board, some Staines people, some Egham people.
Nice.
So all fairly local,
Hey.
and some Nottingham
Yeah,
as
man.
well. So you know.
Oh wow! Look at you. It's good what you do, man. The setup, it sounds so good, and your background just looks ace. I just want to be at that place right now.
I've had to move it all into the studio, so it's not in the Hope, unfortunately. But you know, it suffices for now. But
yeah,
I'm gonna let you do your thing, Angel. I'm gonna stop chatting.
Cool.
If anyone's got any questions, please send them through. And actually, Phil just says we are very proud of Angel here in Suffolk. So there we go. So
love, massive love.
We want her back in Slough, please. So you know.
I miss the fam. It's weird, like not being in Slough, like right now with the virus and stuff. Like my family just feels so distant, just speaking to them virtually.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's the same. My dad's only around the corner, but I can't go see him. It's just a weird sort of weird, very weird. But
yeah,
we'll get through
weird.
it. Anyway, give us some tunes, Angel. So
I'm gonna do a different set tonight. So I've got I know you've tried to do backing tracks before, like in previous ones, but I've got a massive like speaker, so hopefully it's loud enough.
Yeah.
My poor neighbours. I told my neighbours when we did the NHS clap that there might be some noise tonight. And so I've got this like mic, and I'm just gonna kind of leave it in front of me. So hopefully it sounds okay. I'm turn my headphones up, and I'm gonna do my first song with a guitar. Look,
I've never heard you play guitar before.
I can't. I've been learning the bass, but that would be too loud. So I'm just gonna play like the bass, like root note on the guitar. Just so it sounds a little different, because I've done this song numerous times at the Music and Words Club, but I do it different every time, and it's going to be different again as I always do it. So yeah, don't expect anything fancy on the guitar. It's just like 3 notes.
Cool.
Just different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is Street Life. There's a video on YouTube, and I hope it sounds nice because I can't really hear much. I don't know. Cool. So yeah, this is Street Life. What do you know about street life? 'Cause some is the only life they know. What do you know about street life? 'Cause some is the only place they go. What do you know about street life? 'Cause some is the only life they know. What do you know about street life? 'Cause some is the only place they go. You see guys in a rap video, glamorizing a bunch of crap in their video. I don't care for it. I'm just done with it, and I don't want to see it no more. What you know about shotting 'cause you're 13, trying to support your family, and you're thirsty, and you're hungry. Mummy's out getting drunk under the flats. You think this guy's your dad, but you don't know for a fact he's always around pimping your mom. But when he's in a drought, try to live with granny, but granny's on different stuff. She doesn't know what it's like for you to grow up, and she expects more from you, but you have nothing to give. Emotional disattachment and trauma since you were a young and a kid. The world is on your shoulders and you barely got hairs on your chest to glamorize in a hood life. Isn't something you'd expect. It's just something you'd regret. So let me ask you a question. What do you know about street life? But some is the only life they know. What do you know about street life? But some is the only place they go. What do you know about street life? But some is the only life they know. What do you know about street life? But some is the only place they. The middle class listening to trap, riding for a lifestyle you know they're not about. And you know the olders who be really out trying to make a living, meddling food or meddling a strap. Brothers knifed every day for a dead beat. Brothers knifed every day for a dumb mistake. We gotta rethink the choices we make. You gotta rethink the chances we take. There's nothing fun about living paranoid, overcompensating things, trying to fill a void. Pill popping, show stopping, no running, slow death. You're not immortal like Joe Budden. Every day stuck in a system that's trapped. Revert to an outlet, go make money off a rap. The street life raised you, the streets really made you. Let's flip the negative before the streets grave you. You know no different, and now you want out. You see the bigger picture, and there's no doubt. Chase the dreams that you made when you were trying to find love and the meaning for life all over again. So what do you know about street life? For some it's the only life they know. What do you know about street life? For some it's the only place they go. What do you know about street life? For some it's the only life they know. What do you know about street life? For some it's the only place they go. Street life, yeah. For some it's the only life they know. Street life, yeah. You better run when you hear the sirens coming. When you hear the sirens coming. When you hear the sirens coming, the blue lights are coming for you. Yeah, street life. No more of that.
Amazing, Angel. I remember. Well, I always hear that song, and it always sticks with me. You know, so
Yes, good. That's what it's supposed to do.
great
But
tune.
it's crazy because like it's weird, like being in the like rap and hip-hop scene, and it's just like I'm always just making stuff super different.
Yeah.
But I reckon I remember like being like 15 and giving you a track that I really liked, which was like a proper like chill grime emotional track, and you like picked up a guitar and played it. And I think just since then, I've always just thought, how can we make music live, like the really heavy hitting grime stuff that we listen to. So I'm like always just addicted to doing that, like learning bass, and I've got a drummer when I play like live and stuff. So
Brilliant. I've seen that. It seems like there's loads of energy going on when you got that drums in the background. Like,
oh mate,
I mean,
you got to see it.
You don't need much to get you going anyway, but when you got them drums, well, we have to come down to Windsor and do it at some point. But
No, definitely up for that. Definitely up for that.
I feel like I've hit a nerve by saying we're going to steal you back to Slough. A lot of your followers from Suffolk are like, no, she's ours now. So, you know, apologise to you guys. You know, you can keep her. It's fine. You know.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to do this one. Is that too loud?
It's fine. Keep it going.
This is a reggae track with no. It's got no title. Delicate life got me feeling like a fighter. Let me box away my demons. Someone pass over a lighter. I'm burning bridges with my horse. I see him celebrate with pictures back like a dark horse. I'm on a dark board. They trying to aim at me, but I only positive rays at me. I know exactly who I want to be and where I'm heading. That makes them fold like bedding. Intimidated by the pressure, not me, sir. I can handle it every angle, and I can twist it out and untangle. But let me unravel, because my mind is moving constantly up and down, being around, either too quiet or find a sound. Trying to make it right despite the fact that I'm a problem. Facing fears and robbing, let this little flower blossom. Yeah, we hit the glass ceiling, further raising the bar. Out of this world like a shooting star. You gotta big up yourself tonight. You gotta be the one to rise up against the fight. Look, every day battle do or die. Past mistakes and let me just wrong my right. We gotta big up ourselves tonight. We gotta be the ones to rise up against the fight. Look, every day battle do or die. Past mistakes and let me just wrong my right. I just wanna wrong my rights. Freedom of speech, so I'm on site. Said I just wanna wrong my rights. Trying to be a better me, so I don't go. Yeah. Is now act or don't. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long. I use music as my remedy, music as my voice. Music brings together the young girls and young boys. We trying to raise kings and queens, reverse the damage of the media. Lower self-esteem from constant scrolling on a cellular, irregular brain patterns throughout the masses. What a classic negativity. Bundled in a package, relabeled as pop culture. Culture vulture, I ain't having it. Feminism, yeah, I'm backing it. Never backtracking it. If not now, then when? There's more to life than money and Instagram trends. We move forward like our ancestors expected, not neglecting where we came from. We gotta big up ourselves tonight. We gotta be the ones to rise up against the fight. Look, every day battles do or die. Past mistakes and let me just wrong my right. We gotta big up ourselves tonight. We gotta be the ones to rise up against the fight. Look, every day battles do or die. Past mistakes and let me just wrong my rights. I just wanna wrong my rights. Freedom of speech, so I'm on site. Said I just wanna wrong my rights. Trying to be a better me so I don't go wrong. The revolution is now act or don't bother come. It's the type of stuff that will be in your textbook. It's the type of stuff that you can't overlook. Passion running through my veins, trying to keep me sane in an insane world. I know I'm not the only girl who think, how did Oprah do it? What was Maya thinking? How did Angela Davis really make an imprint? I can't think. Race against time, got the races sublime, so ready to act upon a crime or the new age black girl magic. Look, I was born with this glow, yeah, let's be pragmatic. But what is my identity and why is it really frightening me? Aren't I just a normal human being the same as every entity? Or do they not see what I see? Do they not see what I see? We gotta big up ourselves tonight. We gotta be the ones to rise up against the fight. Look, everyday battles do or die. Past mistakes and let me just wrong my rights. We gotta big up ourselves tonight. We gotta be the ones to rise up against the fight. Look, everyday battles do or die. Past mistakes and let me just wrong my rights. I just wanna wrong my rights. Freedom of speech, so I'm on site. Said I just wanna wrong my rights. That was the reggae track, man.
Ooh, love it.
Woo.
That was great. I wanted to be in a room with you with big speakers and bass bins and stuff. And
I know, right?
Yeah.
I want to be sweating out to that track. I usually sweating. It's been so long since I've done a gig, and I actually said to myself in 2020, I'm gonna do less gigs and I'm gonna write some more. And it's like I haven't lost out in like missing out on gigs because I really didn't book anything. I had nothing planned, so I was hoping to be back on the festival circuit, but I can work on some stuff now. So
2021 will be everyone's year for that. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be overbooked, man. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah. So this is a new one. I literally recorded it the Saturday before lockdown. So I've got the demo version of it because I haven't got the mix and masters yet. But yeah, I literally can't even remember what it was. What's this about? Oh, this is just about just doing your own thing, really, and just realizing it. You're the boss. You're the boss of your own team. It's called I'm That Guy. I couldn't fit into the box you tried to fit me in. Many demons all around. Why can't they let me live? I've been trying to chase a kid that I was born to be. Now I'm grown up, my doors up. Now I got my space in my own lane. Working hard to double my chomp change. My head's up high, no doubt inside. Cause this is exactly why I'm that guy. Yeah. Many times I lived up, many times I prayed up. Ooh. Seeking forgiveness, seeking for help. Stuck with bad mental health, ruining myself. I don't even know who's got my back when the bad cards are dealt. Heaven or hell, the state of mind's got me ruining myself, Hating me, hating me. Yeah. All we really want in life as humans, yeah, is love and direction of what we're doing, yeah. What will bring us up and what will bring us down? Will realign the stars and keep us on the ground. In my own lane, working hard to double my chomp change. My head's up high, no doubt inside. Cause this is exactly why I'm that guy. Yeah. See the stars are out and they're stretching, yards out, aligned in line, alright, so we can all write our hopes and dreams and make it all a vision. I'm grinding 247, no time for television. See, it's my mission. If we can make the road drop, no pain, no hurt, time away from bad decisions. Shooting star, the two of what strive to be, shooting in the moving light, inspiring as me. When all the hate is stopped, no more bombs to drop. She go crackle and crackle and crackle and pop. No more bombs to drop. Wanna be further than the top. Stripes like mums and pops, cause I can never be a flop. This position that I've been practiced for me, I've clocked. See, I've got my space in my own lane, working hard to double my chomp change. My head's up high, no doubt inside, cause this is exactly why I'm that guy. Bam! Oh, I made this beat as well. I made this beat. It sounds so good on the speakers. So yeah, that'll be out in probably 2021. Like, nearly done. I'm surprised I even got the words on that one, to be fair.
Well
so yeah, that's called I'm That Guy, I think.
Well done on the beat. That was ace. And seriously, great, great tune. I love the whole thing. So
thank you. I was what happened? I just came home one day and I was just like humming it and just quickly recorded it at like 1 a.m.
Lovely to hear
Made
you
it.
like singing a bit more as well. Like that's it. Yeah, it's great. So
Trying to sing a bit more.
yeah, and
See where it goes.
well, you're impressing everyone here. So there's lots of love here.
Big up,
So
big up.
yeah.
So what do you want? What do you want from me? How many more do you want? What's the plan?
Well, you know what, you're the last performer, and like there's no curfew, mate. So you do whatever you want. Seriously, you know, if you want to do one more,
alright.
2 more, it's cool. Do you want? If you
I
want to
want to do 2 more.
Yeah, please do. There's no sort of like curfew. We're not going to be kicked out
nice.
last orders, mate. So
Can't get exactly. I ain't got to get the last train back to Slough, back to Ipswich or any of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do quite a like it's pretty depressing and sad, but I'm gonna do it because I feel like I don't know. I kind of wrote this at a place where I was like socially, like on social media and stuff, everything was all right. But like I was struggling mental health wise, and you just never know. You'd never know. So yeah, I kind of wrote this one. It's called Smile. I think I wrote this a couple of years ago, to be fair, but it took me a long time to make it a thing because it's like it's being quite vulnerable, isn't it? I made the beat again as well. See, I recently made the beat, so it's like a song now. Not too loud, sorry. Smile upon my face even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. I don't know how to respond, so I guess I will just go. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. I don't know how to respond, so I guess I will just go. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. Even though I'm such a chatty patty, touch me, I'll get ratty. Think you know me, but you don't. See, I don't wanna open up to no one. There's some things up in my dome that you are not ready to hear. Just so as to make it clear, I pick and choose how much to tell you about all the things that I go through. And I'm so confused. Why you think you can abuse all the trust that I ensue? Therefore, I ain't rating you, telling me what to do. Crush your ego with the bottom of my shoe. Soldier boy, what it do? What it do? Gucci headband and some arrogance, man, I gotta challenge them, cause it's so apparent that every time I speak the truth, they think I'm crazy, but you're lazy and you're never making moves. Never making moves. But I got the call back and it's all good. Grey tracksuit and a fur hood. Like, who do you think you are? On a street life, but still misunderstood. Even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face, even when I'm feeling low. I don't know how to respond, so I guess I will just go. Smile up on my face, even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face, even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face, even when I'm feeling low. I don't know how to respond, so I guess I will just go. Smile up on my face, even when I'm feeling low. You're a roll and a drive. Sometimes I drive a lot so I can be in my own space, around no one but me and my thoughts, and I cry a lot. Heavy bag to guilt I'm carrying round. Didn't ask me wrong, but it's drowning me down. Look in the mirror, it's more than physical beat down for me, and it's subliminal, hidden truths. But my reality don't want backlash. Oh, so suddenly somebody, please pick up my head and tilt my crown, lighten my shadows and my sound. Cause I can be on air and still sound fine. I can be on TV and it's alright. Deep down, loneliness flicks on and sticks around. Self-down kicks in. Who am I afflicting? I say it's not even evicting, and I'm at home and I can't come out. That's why I can never not write. It's with me on the loneliest nights. Rather that than a bottle of wine. Rather music than dropped up nights. I'm changing my ways so I can be my best self. Self-help. Take heed and be amazing. Tough times make strong lives. It's alright, just take it easy. Slow down. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. I don't know how to respond, so I guess I will just go. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. I don't know how to respond, so I guess I will just go. Smile up on my face even when I'm feeling low. I love the production on that one.
That was great. Seriously.
It's a shame the lyrics are so sad.
Well,
but-
no. I was saying before, as I don't think I know many artists that do lots of positive stuff. You know, most of the guys that come down the club tend to just sort of like say what's on their mind, and you know, to be positive, you got to really like, you know, it takes a lot of energy. You know, so
exactly.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of energy, and I feel like it's a kind of like song for the extroverts that just have bad days, and sometimes it's everyone comes at you like, hey, all the time, hey, oh my god, and some like you can't just one day just be like, you're right, yeah.
But
it will completely freak people out.
What I'd say with that track though, when your voice came in at the end, it was unexpected, and your voice really shone there. It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to record that one and perform or something.
And that was your production as well.
Yeah, I made the beat to that one.
Hey,
I'm proud of that one. Like I think that's my best one so far.
Sounded great.
Took a lot of time. It took me about 10 months to like make. So yeah, I'm proud of that one.
Brilliant.
But yeah, man. Thank you. On a happier note, what have I got? I got internet, or I got Who Do You Think You Are?
I'll let you decide, mate. So.
Oh man, it's a really hard decision. I'm gonna do internet because it's my latest single.
Okay.
It's on Spot. I'm so bored of Who Do You Think You Are now. I've done it so many times. Internet. It's on Spotify. There's no video. I need to put an audio on YouTube just for people that don't use that don't have streaming platforms or whatever. But yeah, it's called Internet, and it's my latest single. It's about the band, inspired by the band, the Internet, and also about meeting someone, I guess, unexpectedly. Feelings mutual and I'm into you, and the feelings building, nothing I can do. It's more than friends, we just connect. Do you love me like you love the internet? Internet. Your vibe is wavy and I feel the respect. Just a little scared I might be rejected. Clumsy, love drunk, never sober. I'll pull my heart out, hand it over. Where would I be if I didn't go there? What would I be if I didn't come share a smile and chat with you? I feel like an acrobat with you. Heart is up and down, tumbling off the ground, not a sound. You said it all with your body language, baby. I might be crazy, but can I be your special lady? Cause every time I think about you in a song, the beat of my heart goes on and on. Feelings mutual and I'm into you. And the feelings building, nothing I can do. It's more than friendship, we just connect. Do you love me like you love the internet? Hey, I'm missing the crowd participation here. Your vibe is very
I'll just do it for you, okay?
Yeah. Woo. It's rare for me to look twice at another. So busy in my thoughts, love makes me shudder. But I saw your eye and I see you watching. I told my friend, I think they're clocking. You say I'm like sick. I'm like, yeah, for real, she's sick. Feeling your vibe, enjoying your smile. Not on love, cause this been a while. Please put your number in my dial. I know I look young, I'm no juvenile. You're making me blush, making the blood rush to my head. Shall we talk again when we meet instead? Feelings mutual and I'm into you. And the feelings building up and I can do. It's more than friendship, we just connect. Do you love me like you love the internet? Hey, internet, hey, internet, hey. Your vibe is wavy and I feel the respect. Just a little scared I might be rejected. This is the part of the song where all you lovely people out there put your hands in the air. We start swaying. We start thinking about the good times. We're going to be out soon of our lockdown 2021 gigs, festivals. We can hug each other, we can buy each other drinks. It's going to be a very weird time to look back on in a couple of years.
Can't wait.
It's going to be amazing. Yeah. That's it.
I'll get myself on the screen as well, shall I, for this last one?
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Woo. Thank you.
Well done, Angel. That's fucking insane,
man.
mate. Seriously, I can't wait to have you in a real venue performing.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to bring my drummer, man.
Yeah.
I literally can't wait.
But seriously,
He's a busy guy.
keep doing what you're doing. You are literally smashing it. And yeah,
Thank you.
love your production. I'm glad that you're really taken to that, and the radio thing's going well, and your songwriting, you're inspired. It's brilliant, mate. So yeah, cheers so much for just being you. So
No, man, thank you for being you. I'll just got so much respect for you, man, and this is just brilliant. So is this every other week, is it?
yeah, so our normal sort of platform is obviously the second and fourth Thursdays. And I wanted to keep that going, even though we're in lockdown. Just keep the live streams going. I mean, the sound quality might not be amazing and all this other stuff, but
something to do, man.
Keep it going, exactly. So, and just thanks to all you lovely people coming down and supporting it. So,
thank you. There's a donation in it. Donate, people, donate.
Yeah, donate to it's paypal.me/minustone, and we're giving a third to the featured act, who was Alex, who was booked for the pub. He would have normally got paid £60, and that's going to be a lot less tonight, because obviously it's a stream and it's not the same vibe. But we're going to give a third to the pub. The hope, keep them going. They're still paying their staff wages, and obviously they're probably not going to open for quite a long time, I would have thought. So yeah, want to keep them going as long as we can, so we can reopen and go back there, because that'd be nice.
Exactly. Anyone who's in here and donates, and you're from Ipswich, if you're at my next show, I'm going to buy you a drink. So make sure the artist gets paid, and you will get a drink in due time.
But cheers, Angel, for sort of streaming in, and can't wait to have you back in the flesh. So
yeah, man, we'll catch up. I'm going to virtually call you at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
So we can catch up.
Shame we're going to miss Latitude this year, isn't it? But
Oh man, so gutted.
We'll get back there though. Don't worry. You look after yourself,
definitely.
mate. Take care. Yeah.
Take care. Peace out. Good night, man.
Okay, right. Bye.
See you later.
So that is our last act for this evening, guys. Thanks so much for sticking with us, and for just donating, being there, commenting, giving us lots of love and hearts and hand claps and stuff. I mean, this is just as good as we can get, really, with the community stuff. Nice to see so many Windsor people there, and Suffolk people, and Slough people, and Brighton people, and London people, and yeah, let's just keep this this thing going. And yeah, appreciate you all. Remember to check out the next show, which is going to be on the, I'm going to tell you the date right now, 14th of May. Before that, I've actually got my another live stream. I'm going to be doing a solo performance on the 3rd of May. So if you guys are around to stream for that, that'd be great. That'd be for my One Formations Facebook page. But a big shout out to that tonight, and I'm going to do what I'd normally do at the club, and I'm going to do the hand claps where everyone says Alexandra, Carson, boo. Humanity Lands, Naomi Wood, Kitty Whitelock, A.N.G, Lovell, and Lauren Lucille. Thanks to all of you guys as well for being a part of it, and take care and good night. And I'm going to end the stream. Pick the right laptop to do that. I will succeed. Good night, guys. Take care. Bye.